Putting a paper wall, building a dam. They are flooding circuits to find who I am. Make a list, write it down in time. Sometimes we need it all, sometimes resign to a world where the center is never aligned. Make a move, take it back, it's mine. Gather raindrops and filling the ocean. Now take every part of me, take it all and fit it together like building a boat. Cheers as the horns resound. Tackles the those who drown, carrying myself out. Keep it calm, be afraid to rattle the cage. Take a risk, take a dive, take it down. Suddenly surrender, take back everything. From the open shore I will learn to fly, soaring past the great divide. Voices at surface seem to call out all the lies. Is it still a sin if I let them in as they sail to calmer tide? I'll awaken what's asleep inside.
Take a breath through the salt and the fog. It's gone by the daylight on. Take a page from the lost sailor's song. Gather pebbles.
I'm filling the ocean, oh, just a memory, lost in ecstasy. Sights and sounds are forgotten and clear. Ships' bows, golden rings, fantasy breaking me. From the open shore I will learn to fly, soaring past the great divide. Voices at surface seem to call out all the lies. Is it still a sin if I let them in as they sail to calmer tide? I'll awaken what's asleep inside. From the open shore I have learned to fly, soaring past the great divide. Voices that surface seem to call out all the lies. There's a hidden door on the ocean floor. Do these dreams belong to me? If it calls my name, am I awakening?
This beautiful, beautiful song. No, that song's really good. It's been a while since I listened to that song, to be honest. It has been a hot minute. But it was nice to hear it again. Sound like a straight up Disney song, but like back in the day Disney, like back when Disney like consistently made bangers and didn't start going like down the drain, you know what I mean? So yeah, we are back once again. You know what's funny? I was about to say Lone Trail again. I feel like that event is just burned into my brain, man. Oh my god. I was about to be like, hey guys, we're back with some more Lone Trail. No, Stultifera Navis. Part number 2 out of 3 parts. We are going to get another 4 stages done today. And yeah, we're going to have a good time. So thank you very much for everybody that's here as usual. You know, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're watching on Twitch, hit that follow button if you're enjoying. And if you don't want to watch ads on Twitch, you know, you're always able to sub. You get some emotes. And if you have Twitch Prime or something, you could use it over there. You just link your Amazon account with your Twitch account. Boom. And then there you go. You're able to get 1 free sub a month over there on Twitch, and you don't have to deal with ads. So that is always an option. Okay. You said, speaking... Okay, why did I say speaking of? You said, by the way, have you watched the latest Disney animated movie, Wish? No. I heard it was bad, though. And the version of the song that Awaken that I just listened to, I think it was just from Casdell Team. You know, that YouTube channel, the Arknights one that drops all the OSTs? So this is from like a year ago, so it's not specifically from like a concert or something, to be exact. Excuse me. Alright. We back. I literally did one stage before, one EX stage before the stream. And man, that EX stage, I beat it first try. But damn, I almost lost. My god. It was like the second EX stage or whatever of this event. Man, them enemies, it's that freaking goop, man. You gotta throw them Roombas all over the place. They got a real unga bunga. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. So, stage number 5 is where we're at now, because we did 4, so we've got stage 5, story before. That is what we've got up here. So, let's get it! So, where we left off, it was Lumen and Irene were in the lighthouse, and they had to keep climbing up, right? That's what they were trying to do at the moment. Trying to get that under control. Then on the outside of the lighthouse, you had, you know, Hanoon, our guy, was trying to fight out there. And then, yeah, the rest of them were there too, like Spectre, Gladia, all that, yeah. Yeah, Lumen, Irene at their first date. Yeah, how romantic, right? What a better time than almost dying in a freaking lighthouse. Yes, us. We are back with their group over here. And how you doing, Ezria? How are you? Alright, can't wait any longer? If what Cal said was true, then none of us could really afford to wait around. Chat, I want to see within the first hour how many stages I could get through. So I'm going to really just, like for the first hour specifically, lock in more than usual. And I'm just curious to see. And what's up, Les? How you doing? Alright, if what Cal said was true, then none of us could really afford to wait around. Even while we walk this land, we are still a part of the sea. Those corrupted descendants are in the process of changing the environment. In time, none of us will be spared. All we're doing now is sitting around waiting for the end to come. We're not the only ones sitting around, though, and everyone's reasons are different. Think about it more broadly. Who knows, maybe these lands aren't suited for our survival. Riffs in agreement. Not harmonious enough. There's something I want to try. Time to mix it up. All for the tunes. Alright, riffs in excitement. So what exactly do you have in mind? Well, we're not exactly accomplishing much over here. Just treat it as a little pre-concert workout. Don't swim too far out, Frost. A workout, huh? What about the rest of you? I think I'll pass. Too lazy. I could feel the inspiration on its way. It's so close. Just a little bit more. Alright, riffs enthusiastically. I'll be off then. Okay. My guy said, no, what that woman did, okay, no, what did that woman and the Inquisitor do? How could they so easily erase the gift of the sea? Aegir, it must have been the Aegir. With the Aegir left behind, those strange machines, they must be destroyed. Oh, look what you got over here. Makes a slithering sound as it clings to the cultist calves, not the calves. That's right, my brother. The Penal Battalion has this place surrounded, and we've failed to break through. We've nowhere to run, but our exalted prophet has returned to the sea. All that's left is to pave the way for her. Impatient slithering sounds. If they seek to hold back the tide, then let them dash against the rocks. My life is but one brick in a lengthy road. Eek! Oh, this guy. Don't panic, it's just me. Why haven't you taken refuge yet? Mayor Tiago, I was drunk and out as cold as a gloom pincer, so I didn't hear anything. By the time I woke up, everything had gone to shit, and these disgusting things were all over the place. What happened to us? Has the Inquisitor sent anyone yet? What's gonna happen to us? The Great Ocean is not guilty of any crime, but the Inquisition does not agree. They control the so-called law, and have condemned us as sinners. Soon enough, the sea terrors will return to the ocean, but I cannot allow the Inquisitors to condemn Grand Pharaoh to death just like that. What are you talking about? Have you gone mad? Mad? I'm not the one who's mad. I simply need to know. what we could do before the Inquisition destroys this town and rounds us all up to stand trial? An Inquisitor has already arrived. I saw that clearly when hiding in a little alley, and I've never seen one that old before, and they gave me the chills. What are you gonna do then, Tiago? Go up to them and try to reason with them? Bro said, hello, I'm new. Yeah, okay, what's up, club? I see you over there on Twitch. How you doing, man? We'll have to choose sides again, right? When the Aegir were taken away, most people looked on, and just like that, they had a chance to stand up for them, but nobody stepped forward. Tiago, you... Now we have another chance. Either watch the Inquisition put everyone in Grand Pharaoh on trial, or... Have you lost your marbles, Inquisitor? Hey, Inquisitor, he can handle us all without raising a hand. Take me to them. What are you talking about? Drop the act. How long do you think I've lived in this town? Alright, follow me if your goal is to really take revenge of the Inquisitors. This guy really hates the Spanish Inquisition, yeah. Just what are you up to, Mayor Tiago? Bro's on his revenge arc. Oh yeah, back to their first date over here. Wonderful. Almost dead. This is already taking too long. Sorry. It's not your fault. It's mine. For not having enough patience. Donna Inquisitor, if you worried about the others, you could go help them. I think I can handle things up here. The High Inquisitor gave me an order to protect you. As you've seen, those monsters are everywhere. I can't just leave you alone. But I don't want to be what's holding you back from joining the battle. As long as you can light up this tower, then the High Inquisitor will have made the correct decision. I simply defer to his judgment. I understand. Did your knowledge of the Eye of Iberia come from your parents? Yes, more or precisely. It's the sum of all Grand Pharaoh's past. They've gathered all the best lighthouse engineers in all of Iberia. Or at least that's what my uncle told me. The territory used to be demarcated by the Inquisition, until it was abandoned after a string of incidents involving the Aegir and the Church of the Deep. You said the N and Donna is pronounced ni, like nya. Oh. So that's interesting. So Danya, it's like that. Danya. It's called an N. What the hell? Words. Will I ever understand them? I don't know. It's not about trying to reopen old wounds, but I've been thinking. Before I left, I read the dossier about the sentence handed down at the time. No, never mind. Do you hate the Inquisition? To be honest, if there's anything that always hangs over the heads of the people back home, other than the ubiquitous dark clouds, it would be the word Inquisition. You said, yo, someone did the channel point on Twitch? Bro, Club, I don't even have the Twitch chat open. The way that my chat looks, I'll show you really fast. Oh god, that's huge. I meant the chat got freaking thick. This is how my chat looks, bro. I literally do not see anything for channel points. I don't even remember what's there for channel points. I wouldn't be able to tell you, because I haven't looked at that stuff in so long. So, I have no idea. You said, what was your first event in Arknights? Near Light is when I started playing Arknights. Near Light. The town once glimmered, giving us the confidence to rebuild our homes. The workers and engineers gave everything they had to fight the disaster, but the Inquisition took everything before it even struck. And do you still believe that today? It's the place that I grew up in. Everything I've ever seen or heard has only reinforced that lesson. And I'm sorry, man. You are simply stating that you've lived experiences, citizen. It is your actions that will prove your loyalty to Iberia. Still, I'm astonished you had the guts to say all that in front of an Inquisitor. You said, damn, I recommend you lessen the channel points for stuff since you're still small on Twitch. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even remember what's on the channel points, because the stuff that I have there is most likely from the last time that I streamed on Twitch, which was like years ago. So I don't even know what's on those channel points things. I have no idea. I can't even see it right now on the screen that I have. I do not know. I never would have dared, not until I came here. But then I saw the eye. For the longest time, it only appeared in my dreams. Nothing more than a sculpture sitting in the plaza. Everyone in Gran Faro who came before me has passed this all down. Our duty. What we must do. It's all surging through me right now. You played 3 days after launch day. That's insane. You've been playing for a hot minute. Ma'am. Do you see something glimmering at the base of the lighthouse? Something blue and sparkling like stars? That's the Nethersea brand. Uh-oh. Do you really think you could fight me, Mr. Knight? You only care about the lighthouse. Why? Why do you cling to it so? Monstrous waves, swallowing the sky. Well, you're getting better at talking. Even the stalk of wheat, consumed by silence, all things great and small, return to nothing. Sea terrors. Agitated slithering sounds. He can speak, but not command his kin. The sea terrors are in disarray. Let us put an end to this. There you go. There's your sound effects, bro. Big budget stuff over here. What a surprise, Mr. Knight. You're not moving like you were before. Those are human movements, a charging wind-up unique to Garanta Knights. What exactly are you? The Knight continues to ignore his two opponents. His attention is solely on the third. Even with his attack, the towering lighthouse does not even shake. If even the profound silence failed to destroy the eye, what chance does a lone knight have? It bewilders him. It pushes him to try even harder. Clouds, rolling hills, pillars of ash, arrayed across a hotbed of decay. The tides unending. You played the week after the episode 5 release hype where the banner was Hoshi, Liskarm, and Franken. Damn. Okay. You love the horse sound they're making. You took breaks every now and then, but this is currently the only gacha game you've stuck with that long. I mean, hey. It's a damn good gacha game, so it makes sense to stick with it after all this time. You think you're like 3 months late, but you never skipped a day since then. Damn. Violent slithering. You're injured and the sea terrors are drawn to you. So it appears. Got a little scratched up on accident. Oh. Step aside. You're no longer fit to fight. Dario's eyes quickly dart across the abyssal hunter in front of him. Her movements had paused unnaturally a few times during the previous clash. He's heard reports about her. She was involved in Salviento's experiments, but the woman who stands before him is completely different from the one who emerged from that fierce battle. Who was she, and who is she now? They've hardly touched you, and you seem barely able to stand. Maybe an illness you've contracted in Salviento? The scent of the sea is rather intoxicating, that's all. Knight, comrade, why must you gag on the air and endure the heat? You'll never taste the fruits of civilization. The ground is shaking. Energy long lost floods through the pipelines and into the broken body of the Eye of Iberia, prying open its eyelids. It is awakened. The entire island whispers the groans of its first light. Slowly it shakes off winter as if from centuries of hibernation. The cycle of all existence does not belong to the sea. The knight lifts his head, gazing up from the shadow beneath the great lighthouse. He is perplexed. That is not the monstrous waves. Where are they? Oh. Without drawing a single breath, as naturally as a shadow slants in the direction of the light, Spectre brings down her weapon, but as the humanoid seaborn in front of her avoids it with logic-defying explosive force. Bro got the moves. In midair, the knight looks far out into the distance. He is listening for the coming of new waves, and he will break them. Ishar Mala. Proceed. Nante. Oh, hell no. Sea. It's a seahorse, you know, and get it, you know, seahorse, you know, it's like a seaborn. It's from that. Okay, let me stop. Anyways, unintelligible sounds. Chase. You met the last night in IS-3? Was he? Yeah, so he was just like a pain in the ass. I could imagine just that being awful to deal with. Turns out Mr. Knight is afraid of the light. Don't pursue him. He's not only seaborn. He's not like the... Okay, he's not the only seaborn like that out there. Our duty is to defend this lighthouse. He's only lost interest in the lighthouse. I don't care about the motivations of monsters. Are you saying I'm also a monster? You? You are undergoing a transformation. I don't know whether this is something that happens with every abyssal hunter, but if necessary, the reef will be the last bit of land you'll ever step on. You would still call this land when we're clearly surrounded by ocean? Disasters change coastlines, not national boundaries. Every last centimeter of land swallowed by the profound silence is still subject to the laws of Iberia. Law is a virtuous word, yet not all creatures recognize this virtue. You said, is it seahorse born or seaborn horse or born sea horse? What the hell? I think seaborn horse sounds the best, rolls off the tongue the best. Ready your blade. It's go time. Just a little bit more. Uh-oh, the sea terrors. Hurry up then. If this drags out any longer, the lighthouse will be swallowed up by the nether sea brand. Ran into a bit of a hitch. One of the auxiliary structures might have been damaged, but that would take too much time to investigate. Bro said sea terror be looking like relax. Yeah, my guy. You'd be looking like that? Just booting up the core facility will suffice. We still have to retrieve the flagship's coordinates, ideally re-establishing a connection with the line running along the coast. I know, but those things might be even higher up. Then keep going, hurry! No, I have to stay here. Turning on the lighthouse is as simple as pulling the most conspicuous lever. But I need to stay here and oversee the power system rebooting. You should go, man. What? But if you're attacked by a sea terror that slipped through the net, we're all... I know, but I don't want to come up one step short. Not now. Those monsters, they only lashed out against humans because we invaded their nest, right? If that's the case, they won't keep destroying the facilities. If anything, getting into a fight will only make things more dangerous. So you should keep climbing instead. Conspicuous lever, right? Yeah, it should be obvious. Flip that, and at least the main facilities, including the lighting equipment, will start up again, assuming what the log said is correct. Alright, I'll be right back, Jordy. You said Arknights story and world building is what ultimately made you fall in love with the game, even if you don't like some events. Invitational wine. Bro said, I hated that event. The console, well, this is it. Nothing on the outside is visible from within the tower. Could the Stultifera really not have sunk? How are they supposed to find that great dreadnought? Is it too late for that Pino Battalion to come to their aid? Are the cultists of Grand Pharaoh hiding even more secrets? Jordy got that big brain! 200 IQ. Just by pulling down on lever in their hand, all of those questions would be answered. Irene should have been conflicted. She had accepted too much, learned much of the sea, and seen it all with her own eyes. Now's the time. I hope you're ready, Irene. Ah, the flashbang! Like, Arknights loves doing this. Like, jeez. The white screen of death, as I call it. The dazzling light penetrates the ocean, piercing through everything. The light will lead the way. The light can dispel the darkness. Good God. Alright. It worked! Hey, Jordy! Did you see that? We did it! Smiling Irene. Well, can't be too happy right now, can you? Oh boy. Where that? You said it's Irene's forehead reflecting and concentrating. The lighthouse is like... Why do you do Irene like that? Are we doing these Irene forehead memes again? You know, funny enough, I forgot about that meme until you brought it up again. Like, I did not remember that. Listen, leave her forehead alone, alright? This is like Haru from Persona 5 all over again. Cooking her forehead. I totally never played tic-tac-toe on Haru's forehead. Yeah. I didn't think you still had it in you to appreciate this sculpture. The Eye of Iberia, the offspring of the marriage between Aegir and Iberian technology. On land, each nomadic city could only seamlessly communicate within its own walls. Between cities, however, it's like crossing a moat. No system of communication can resolve the interference caused by Oranginium-rich zones. The only solution is to set up base stations that are at constant risk of being destroyed by catastrophes. I hear some countries have already adopted the technology of mobile base stations that navigate on a fixed route between cities. Their engineers are no different from those who guard our lighthouses. Even today, humans still stumble about across this great land blindly grasping for clues. We must still grope our way across Terra and near total darkness. But what of the ocean? There is no Oranginium in the ocean. The Aegir's communication technology vastly surpasses anything we've had on land. The Eye of Iberia is not just a set of lighthouses. It is, of course, Iberia's vision. Very few people know that it was left to us by Briogan as a microphone to connect all of Iberia. You said her forehead was worse than Undertide's? Man, leave her alone. It's been a while, sir. Your work was invaluable in allowing the Inquisition to respond so quickly to Dame Cal's proposal. How about you? Have you enjoyed your time in Grand Pharaoh? Compared to the other cities where our colleagues lay dormant, this place could be hardly considered dangerous. So, what have you found here? What have you found here? My sincere apologies, sir. I doubt I can know much more than you and the Dame. The order given to me by the High Inquisitor was to monitor Grand Pharaoh for more potential enemies, those who would violate our laws and desecrate our country. My conclusion being no, not for the time being. When the church's cultists appeared, you didn't notify your team in time. Correct. I determined those cultists to be impotent, and took advantage of Pino Batillion's withdrawal as a prime opportunity to go after their true mastermind. And did you find them? Are there more false bishops presiding over the sea's invasion of the land? Without concrete evidence, I could only speculate as to who their leader is. But Mayor Tiago, a worker from the Iberian hinterland, is nominally the mayor of this town. Since the Eye of Iberia project was scrapped and the Inquisition made quick work of the traitors in Grand Pharaoh, it's been no secret that he has been appointed critic of the Inquisition. Tiago, one of Grand Pharaoh's laborers, sheltering the cultists. It would seem we have our next target, Cal. There's one more thing. Lord Carmen, the Pino Battalion seems to have come under attack. What? They've investigated a tercio just to quash the evil writhing in Grand Pharaoh, to the point that it's a rare luxury to see even a single badge. There we go. What could they go up against? Or did I say that right? Or yeah, what could they up against? What the hell? Okay, the Nethersea brand has seeped through the ground to the surface, drawing a circle roughly 50 kilometers around Grand Pharaoh. And it's a perfect circle, almost as if it was drawn with a compass. It's not the town that's been surrounded, though. It's us. Oh. Well, you know, we seem to always be getting surrounded, huh? It's nothing new. You said it could fit 2 tic-tac-toe games previously on our forehead? Okay, 2 games of tic-tac-toe is insane. That's an insane statement. I can't deny that. What's the stage look like? Light work. Watch this. Put me in there. I'm about to first try beat this right here. We got no time to waste. I gotta finish stage 5 before the first hour of the stream. I think I could do it. Alright.
You people, I don't think I'll even remember your faces after this one. Anyway, let's just get started.
Yeah, let's just do it, right? Screw it. Let's do it. Alright.
Solid positioning.
Love those accents. Okay. Anyways. Over here.
Can your eyes keep up?
Nope. My eyes, my reaction time, everything is trash. It's not what it used to be, man. Get you right here. Get that skill. Why not use Lap's Italian voice? You know, I didn't think about that.
Every time. Losing sight?
I honestly didn't even think of doing that.
You got
I'm so used to just automatically having all the voices on EN when I have the chance. So what's up, cool dog? How are you? Welcome.
Ooh, oh, I have to get serious now.
Alright, we cooking. Huh, you're sleep deprived? It'd be like that. Actually, I'm not sleep deprived right now. I took like a... How long of a nap did I take? I think I took like a 3-hour nap or something. So I'm not like super tired right now. Because I recorded 2 episodes of One Piece before this. I'm doing this stream. I have a Nikkei video that I'm gonna record. I'm gonna work out, eat, and then go to sleep for a few hours. And then wake up and then upload those videos. That's my plan. You took a power nap? Yeah, okay. See? So we both took them naps. So that's my plan for the day, boys. That's what's on the schedule, the menu, whatever you like to call it. Alright,
It's fine.
that should work.
Come on, let's pick up the pace.
Yeah, this lane, I think we're good. Oh no, bro. Wait a minute. Hey, you leave Lumen alone. Damn, Lumen, I put you in a bad spot, brother. I'm sorry. I apologize. I thought I was okay. I have been severely mistaken.
Need speed to succeed.
Severely mistaken. These stages will body me if I am not careful. As you could see, I have not been careful. Damn. Okay. Alright, my guy. Roomba! I can't even place this nowhere, huh? You can do it like that. Not really gonna do much. Damn! Man, they beating my ass. I hate these things, these freaking sea terrors, man. Oh my god. Okay, go.
I pass on your last words?
Be gone.
No.
Tail like a shooting star. That's
Help me out over here.
Moving to designated location.
Like, sheesh. Kill the ocean. The ocean's gonna kill me.
I have to get serious now.
The ocean got some hands, for real. Look at this, the ocean. The ocean isn't playing any games. The ocean messed around and got me. How's this going? It's good. The event's going well. We are like halfway there to being done right now. Damn! Man, these stages still whooping my ass. Sheesh. Leave me alone. And these stages said, we coming back with a vengeance. You thought you were gonna be beating this easy? Nah. We got something in store for you and you're not gonna like it.
Any instruction, come on. Let's pick
Like, damn, bro. Give me a chance to breathe. Please? Alright, fast forward this thing. We got it. Yeah, the ocean got some hands. And this is just on the normal stage. Sheesh. No wonder I barely made it through that EX stage I just did before the stream.
Slice them up like a millefeuille.
Who the what? Familiar for you. The hell is that? Can't say I know what that is. Yep, time for SN5 after. Yeah, we should be able to get this 5th stage done. Like a dessert. Okay, thank you. In a half-opened safe sits an outdated nautical chart once used by an old Iberian fleet to conquer the seas. The crystallization of their explorations through the mist. Unfortunately, it is now nothing more than a scrap paper. A few other miscellaneous items also sit at the bottom of the safe, with nobody left to use them. I'll take that. A type of dessert. You said, by the way, Project Moon is really cooking this stuff. Just check it out. What, are you talking about the sunflower ego thing? Or sun shower ego thing? That happened? Because I did see that they're changing that. Or do you mean something else? Alright, after is what I'm doing here, sorry. Brain went empty for a sec. I started thinking about Limbus stuff. Alright. Let's get it. Oh. We're almost at our destination. What, you never would have reached Stultifera in one piece without me? The children of the sea would have ripped you apart, crushed you, or bound your limbs as they dragged you off to their nests. You're not like Quintus. What might you be talking about? My skin? This sack of flesh? None of that matters. What are you trying to accomplish? And what are you trying to accomplish, Hunter? Your kind already loathe your enemies while simultaneously doubting the purity of your own blood. But still, you pretend to be calm. What are you trying to get out of me? Silence, a wise choice. Aegir are not a sociable lot. It is known, but it seems there are exceptions. Or are you a bit of an unpopular grump? I could answer your question. Quintus wouldn't nor will other humans. But the Seaborn will. Like heralds, we come to understand things. We are not limited by the way humans think. Damn! Look at this thing. I don't need your riddles. Before coming here, I was in the midst of translating a literary classic from Ursus. It was about race and nations, about history. I was putting it into Iberian and Victorian. Take a look, Mr. Hunter. Olympianus's gaze follows the woman's hand, his eyes subconsciously drawn towards the ocean, a pitch-black sea, dense with dark clouds, oppressive, and yet a vague outline of the starry sky is visible. And even the Aegir rarely look out across the ocean from the water's surface. Different races, different countries, the land is fractured in every sense and its conflicts are never-ending. But when you look over at the boundless sea, do you see anything representing those divides? These damn monsters! Jordy, are you alright? Slithering sounds rubbing against the wall, ayo. Get away from me! It's high noon. Seems like activating this facility has made these poor creatures realize that this place doesn't make a very good nest. High Inquisitor! Keep ascending, Aegir. Your hands are for wielding tools, not fire and steel. The plan is unchanged. Go with Irene and find what the Inquisition and the Hunters are seeking. I know. Please be careful. Well, you lucky he saved your ass. Do you really think that we could find that ship? It could only pass through Iberia. I don't understand. If it is a place like Rhodes Island, why hasn't it tried to return in 60 years? We are too lost, unable to find a way back home. Is that not so? Sounds of stirring, slapping the water. Damn, they cook in the ocean. The children are increasing in number. Are you alright? Me? Why do you ask? You didn't speak a single word on the way to Iberia. Have you always seen me as a chatterbox, Scatty? Scatty stares deeply into Spectre's eyes. When she'd finally found Laurentina on land, her eyes were clouded over. Then she saw it in Salviento, a fragment of Laurentina as she was, but it was short-lived. After returning to Rhodes Island, she seemed to have fallen back into the abyss. But now Scatty begins to find herself unable to distinguish which corner of Spectre's mind she is currently dealing with. She is an ominous guess, one that has always swirled through her mind. What's the matter? No need to overthink this, Scatty. And the same goes for you, my sleepy little mermaid. We don't have much time. You will awaken. Will I? You will. For the time being, go with Shark and take out the small fry. Their numbers are endless, so remember to adjust your breathing and conserve energy. You should already know I prefer it that way. Must we be in such a hurry to perform again? The storm is not yet ready. The sea terrors are. But it seems our dance partner won't be kept waiting. Yeah, look at you, all talkative. I mean, yesterday she was starting to get talkative. I mean, once they pulled up over here, yeah, she really got talkative. There's no end to them. Alright. Irene! You're still alive. So that flash of light was from the High Inquisitor's lantern after all. He wanted us to continue on. But what exactly should we do? Keep searching for the ship's location? I was originally planning to wait for the technicians to arrive, but seeing how you got this big fella started all by yourself... Yes! Make every second count. Will do. Irene said, boyfriend alive, life good. We are truly living out here. Tiago, so you're finally seeing clearly. Why haven't you fled? The Penal Battalion and that Inquisitor have been lying in ambush in town. Then why haven't your proud townspeople returned? The Inquisitors have already taken away all the confused, directionless residents of Grand Pharaoh, and you already know what's gonna happen to them. You'll never see them again! You know all too well. But I can't sit by and watch Grand Pharaoh go up in smoke. I have to do whatever I can. You fight the Inquisition? Fair enough, Tiago. But that will only hasten the town's demise. Iberia will never tolerate an act of treason. While we welcome all into our fold, but the weak do not have that right. This determination of yours is but a sick joke your mind is playing on you. You understand nothing. Who do you think you're talking to? Who? If I cared enough to investigate, you would have been flushed out by the Penal Battalion long ago. Tell me then, what can people like you offer Grand Pharaoh? In the end, this town is a mere human settlement. What we seek to offer up to this land is of a higher calling than your meaningless baubles. A slithering sound emerges from the cracks in the building. You've been followed. Hiss. These sea terrors have pretty sharp senses. An outsider. We will allow it. Your flesh and blood shall become nourishment for our wounded. We all give back to this land. Okay, freak. The Nether Sea brand has already reached this far. The walls, the stairs, it's all over the place. Are you still not done yet? They're getting closer. Almost there. How does this make any sense? Even after all these years, the signal receiving devices are still operable. But why? How? Oh, the logs. Whoa, there it is now. Let's take a look. Oh boy. Their numbers are exploding. They're moving through the Nether Sea brand as if they've merged with the ground entirely. At this rate, even Maestro and the hunters won't be able to stay at this branded place for much longer. The thing is just inching its way over to you. Rough sounds of slithering across the floor. Damn it! Underneath us! Jordi! What? Ooh, Gladia, man, everybody is saving you. The whole damn team. Continue. Okay. Maybe so hunters. You're too weak. Swarms like this require swifter movement. Spare yourself the energy to breathe. Damn. That's effed up. Like so. Listen, Irene was holding it down as best as she could, okay? How much longer, Aegir? There's no records in the logs of how to operate these information terminals, so we'll have to keep searching. There's some data here. I don't understand what it means, but it keeps popping up. Keeps popping up. Even if that's from the Inquisition's last attempt. That should have been years ago. I'm not sure, but the data loss was caused by a power outage, but if my hypothesis is right, there's a ship that's been sending signals to this lighthouse for decades. Huh? What? How far away is it? I know, I'm looking, where are the navigation records? What is it? It's very close. How can it be so close? Whoa! What happened? I'm afraid the underground portion of the tower has been swallowed up by the Nether Sea brand. We need to make our decision now. I accidentally gave Gladia the Irene accent, don't worry about it. Decision? What decision? If we have the means to locate the ship, then we have to go. No, we should eradicate the sea terrors to ensure that the Penal Battalion's reinforcements can arrive safely. Impossible. You will merely wear yourselves out before the stronger prey could even join the hunt. Or do you mean to say that Iberia has hundreds upon thousands of people willing to hold the line to their dying breath like the High Inquisitor below us? No, but opportunity waits for no one, true? Have you confirmed the coordinates? I could determine the approximate range, but I don't know why it's spinning around or if that means it is being kept afloat by aberrant ocean currents. See that square surrounded by the seabourn? That's what the ship looks like now. But that ship is the only vessel we have. You could have it. We don't need it. No. Go with them. High Inquisitor, what did you just say? The Eye of Iberia has already been activated. There should be some still working. There should be some working safeguards in place. Lord Carmen will arrive to purge the evil remaining along the shores. We don't have time to waste on these endless hordes. Then I'll stay with you, sir. No. You ought to accompany them. You should go see the ocean. What saved your life? What let the rescuers find you? Wasn't me. It was the scriptures you hold in your hand. Make the right choice and don't bring shame to Iberia. Understood, High Inquisitor. I will become Iberia's eyes and return the Stultifera to our country's embrace. Then go. I look forward to seeing the moment you pass down the correct verdict. Yes, High Inquisitor. He puts his trust in you. You should leave too. Go with him. Sir, I don't want to. I want to stay here. It's too dangerous. I don't know but a single thing about the golden vessel. The best thing I could do is bask its magnificence, but I don't think that's where my duty lies. I think, this might be a strange thing to say, but I felt my only worth when I was exploring this lighthouse, so please let me stay here. Bro does not want to leave. Treat this as a field trip. Man, do you guys want to go on a field trip and go over there? Is this somewhere you'd want to go? Alright, exactly 100 down, but nothing has changed. You said you didn't notice the new Heath ID has double envy skill for skill 1 and 2. Wait, really? Huh. With the frizz? No way! Alright. They're like stars in the sky. Breaking the encirclement would be simple, but defending the lighthouse, how long would we be slashing away? What a fine, colorful carpet they make as their carcasses dissolve. A carpet of life. This must be the most beautiful carpet in the land. True. The Nethersea brand is spreading, which means... Damn! Your weapons cannot burn them, but mine can. Oh, it's skill 2 and 3, okay. That's only a temporary solution. Cauterizing the tips of the seagrass won't stop it from growing. It's good enough. Grab your people and get out of here. Steer the ship out or you won't be able to get your bearings. You realize what that means. You don't have to tell me, Aegir. Very well. Do your best to survive, High Inquisitor. Yeah, good luck, my guy. Shark, Scatty. That's the ship. Yes. We gotta go. After so long spent waiting on land, we are finally about to return to Aegir. Gladia's words slow to a halt. Her hand caresses her neck. On her well-concealed skin is a patch that is rough to the touch. Oh. The ship is right in front of her eyes. No, don't be hasty, Gladia. The ocean is still dangerous, otherwise it would have not trapped the 3 hunters ashore. But without a doubt, her heart is smoldering. What the hell? Yeah, I saw her neck, though. They've left. They've left. That's right, which means we're stranded until the Penal Battalion's reinforcements arrive. You've done well, Aegir, so you've earned the right to answer a question. Alright, I swear to answer truthfully. Did you make your own decision to leave the shore and come here with us? You're just an ordinary person. Janitor or whatever, you are no warrior. Janitor? You could wander out to sea, let alone witness a battle against the sea terrors. Yet, look, your expression doesn't shake at all under the light of my lantern. What are you thinking? What do you want? It was shown during the epilogue of Undertides. I'm like, brain, do we remember that? maybe vaguely, like foggy in my brain. I can't even remember seeing my mother or father. Speaking of not remembering, everyone has always told me that I'm an Aegir, and that we came here to repair their lighthouse, but it's all ruined. Before all of this, I didn't know a single thing. I was lost and confused, to be honest. When the sea terrors came, someone told me to leave as soon as possible, but truthfully, I didn't even know where I could go. Because I'm an Aegir, all I could do is keep my head down as I trudge through life. And, just so you know, I'm actually a chapel nurse, not a janitor. He's like, yeah, don't call me a janitor. But that doesn't really count as work, does it? All the things Mr. Elysium talks about, the way he acts, maybe that's what it really means to live life upon this land. That's why I felt like this was an opportunity. Are you not afraid of death? You said you have 3,300 lunacy and waiting. You also try to get Dawn. You got Ish again. Damn, they denied you, huh? I'm sorry to hear that. I don't think there's anyone who isn't, sir. I should be frank with you. The Nethersea brand has already completely engulfed the coastline. We don't have much time left. Oh, Lord Carmen and Dr. Cal may have their methods, but I'm not so optimistic. When the others left, we were basically... Oh, shoot, I almost skipped that. We were basically condemned to death. Is that why you insisted on me going with them? It's too late to regret it now. You chose to defy me of your own free will, but even if you die here, your death would by no means be meaningless. You're not shaken. Just a little bit, maybe. But even if I went with them, wouldn't I still have 9 to 1 odds of dying? As long as I stay here in this lighthouse, I could feel at least like I'd have already... Don't be in such a hurry to give up. The Eye of Iberia should have its own defenses. Go start them up. Ah, alright. But where will you go? Yeah, look at our boy, freaking Jordy. Our boy Lumen out here. Bro, trying to hold it down? Now, we are alone at sea, far from our homeland. Again and again, we arrive on this little reef, the weight of our lives, and of our vessel so much heavier than the place itself. Yes. Swarm of slithering sounds. Between the ocean and Iberia, there's no such thing as justice or evil. Only sword and lantern. Only me. It's high noon. Well, good luck out there, brother. Don't die now. Or I won't be able to do that accent anymore, man. Alright, so that's done, right? So, lost flagships where we're going now, yeah? Attaboy. What is this? This accent kills you. I love doing it. In the maintenance access corridor, a special device can be found leaning against a wall, marked with Agarian letters, incremental motion firmware. It seems to fit into one of the slots in the little handy. It's hard to imagine this thing could be... Yeah, okay, just take the thing. New component available. What does this do? Operators gain +1 block? Hell yeah. Thank you. We take those. Okay, so SN6 before. Why is 7 up here and then 6 is here? What the hell? So it's because it's like boom, boom, and then... What the hell are all these? Oh, we'll get there when we get there, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Anyways. Roomba upgrade. Got Mortal Crab time. Yeah, the UI is a freaking mess. You said, you know, you can switch the modules on the little handy between 2 different modes, right? Oh, survival. Wait, survival command and. Oh, I see what you mean. Wow, I'm stupid. So. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so 6 before. Let's get it. Rhodes Island! Alright. Briogan was the owner of that key. Excuse me, during Iberia's golden age. The golden age will rise again. Okay, He became a guest of honor to the aristocrats and nobility. He was once seen as the symbol of the budding harmony between the Aegir Islanders and Iberians. I was about to say the symbol of peace. Freaking thought of All Might for a second. Nobody knows what he was doing right before the disaster, or what he lacked the time to do, but he had already left behind a significant legacy, and for you, significant directions. And yeah, if I was playing the event for the first time, then it would be guiding me correctly, right, on where to go. But since I've already done all the stages, it doesn't really tell me where to go next, correct? Regardless, he is part of the past. I have no doubt that you'll be the ones to make the choice here in the present. As for the key, the question of why Berrigan's key was left in Casimir's is one we do not need answered. But it was found by the hunter Scatty. This was no coincidence, but rather an inevitability. You all have a natural sensitivity towards the sea. Indeed, I handed the key to that band. You will learn about what they truly are. Perhaps the Aegir will need to enlist their help. They are also searching for answers, and most of them are young, uncomfortable with the ocean's changes, and after all, they cannot truly leave the place of their birth. Yes, I hope we'll succeed, and humanity faces way too many problems, and the layers upon layers of disasters could easily extinguish the light of our current civilization. Gladia, if you wish to act alone, I won't try to dissuade you. Scatty is just like you, perhaps all the hunters are, but whatever you do, don't think you could solve all this land's problems by yourself. You can't do it alone. Ask away and I'll answer any of your questions. Ishar Mala? That's what that dude, that creature said, right? Humanoid, seaborn, freaking dude, night guy, whatever his name is, I forget his name. Where did you all hear that name? We're almost there. But the ocean is just too vast. Even slight inaccuracies in the coordinates can lead to huge errors. It is also much calmer than I imagined. More than calm, since leaving the lighthouse we've actually faced fewer and fewer attacks. Not even the wind or waves are stirring. What does it mean? It means... Are you nervous, my poor little bird? Eek! When did you stand where I could see you? Oh, when did you... Yeah, okay, yeah, I said it right. What are you calling nervous anyways? It's just very, very few people manage to make it this far out into the ocean, so I can't be sure that... Huh? The hell just popped on the screen for a sec? Was that like an update for my freaking, emulator or something? I don't even know what that was for a sec. Confusion. Hell if I know. Alright. Nay, your eyes are drawn back to your, shoulder. Not the horizon. You fear loss more than the unknown. You said Irene with a little into Shaggy there, like Scoobs. Your superior gave you this chance so you could board the Stultifera and reach out to the Aegir, not for you to wallow indecisively. I know that. Before the fight comes to us, you must... Hey, do you smell that, shark? Of course. Keep this cozy little boat slightly to the right, and soon we'll be able to see the bigger boat. It's long since become another nest, though. Do we really intend to dive right in? Do you need to rest, Spectre? Me? Is there something wrong with me? Why would you ask me that? Your hand is shaking. Spectre looks down at her hand. The one not wielding a weapon is indeed trembling slightly in the sea breeze. Would that be the case, Terrible? Should I be worried right now, brother? Sorry, now I'm just checking something. You said, Windows could have stealth update. Check your Windows update. Oh, okay. It's probably something like that. Okay. I was like, huh? Okay. Alright, her consciousness gradually clears up and plunges deep into the abyss, untouchable. Oh, is this anxiety or excitement? Who knows, maybe a little bit of both. But why? Gladia reaches out and gently holds Spectre's hand, with Scatty following suit. The three abyssal hunters share a moment of silence. Welcome home, hunters. Oh, there it is! Gladia solemnly steps onto the ship's bow. The sea breeze cleaves through the night, carrying upon it a familiar scent. Now, y'all can't see Spectre's face? Nah, I can't let that slide. There you go. Just look at the art for a sec. Okay, there you go. Let us continue. The quiet vessel sleeps soundly atop the ocean. It is a vessel of the sea breeze, the guest of an era. Idealism was ubiquitous in that era, and it reflected the people's spirit of exploration as well as their arrogance. Scatty and Gladia gaze wordlessly at the ship. In an instant, they are inundated but with a flood of thoughts. But in the end, they are invariably dragged back to the past, their youth, their home, their rhythmic swaying of the ship. Only Spectre continues to grip tightly on the weapon in her hand, the sea breeze picking up slightly. This breeze will carry the hunters home. Okay. You said add? I could wait a sec. I could wait a moment. You can crack my back real quick, if anything. And then we'll keep it going. Oh my god. My back. Okay. Cracked my neck. Alright, I'm good. We good, we good. What's up, Greedo? How you doing? What's up, my dude? Alright, slithers across a rocky surface. Monster, burn him. Monster working overtime today. Lord Carmen, we can't afford to stay here much longer. The team of hunters in danger. The Penal Battalion is being held back, and it seems that I have underestimated the extent of the Church of the Deep's taint. We should have cleared a temporary forward base at Grand Pharaoh to continue the pursuit. We didn't have a choice. If we have no way of securing the town, we'll be under attack from both sides. An Iberian tercio consists of at least 10 companies, approximately 3,000 people, and the officers of the Penal Battalion are more than sufficient to lead them to victory. You seem quite knowledgeable about this. We've crossed paths more than once. Are you suggesting that we let the Penal Battalion handle Grand Pharaoh and head straight to the Eye of Iberia? I wouldn't be opposed to that proposal, but we were dealing with the victorious fleet. Otherwise, our losses will be even greater. Riffs. Miss Frost, why are you? A warm-up workout, she said. We come from the sea. We are the sea. However, riffs dejectedly. You said, I think this is Monster's favorite event. It has more fun times with all the violence of the Seaborn. Yeah, Monster just gets to stay active. If you're willing to help, that'd be ideal. What can you offer? I could make them listen to my song. And your companions? Apologies in advance, but Dan wants to borrow that chapel. The others are in there thinking of new songs. Music, your melodies are considerably different from what I used to hear in the Lithuanian. Are you sure they'll be interested in that sort of thing? Riffs. Tersely? Okay. The meaning of life is music. I just want to clean up the venue before the show starts. Alright. Frost slowly pulls out her guitar. Carmen cannot help but be surprised. He could tell that the organism in front of him is truly, genuinely thinking about music. Her words contained no superfluous intentions. It is by no means a metaphor. Use the word as such, and Frost's attention quickly wander. She only thinks about music. Only this form of art capable of stimulating her soul could hold her attention. Riffs experimentally. The lurking sea terrors circle around her, observing, examining, judging. They dare not wantonly approach her. They smell a familiar scent. They realize that the guitarist in front of them is a hollow vessel. Her distant connection resonates through the depths bestowed to them as their birthright. Even on land, they instantly feel as if they become one with the sea. How miraculous. These creatures are intimately connected with the land itself in their eyes. Are humans and sea terrors no different? Frost does not answer. She's intoxicated by the melody, consumed by the passion. Cal knows that the question was rhetorical. Cal, was this also part of your plans? For them to sit on the coast while the Penal Battalion delves into the ocean? If you choose to believe so, then yes. But the Penal Battalion didn't even have time to prepare a single ship for us. There's already one sitting along the shore. It's been years since the Grand Pharaoh project was scrapped. First, we must uproot the evil that still grips this land. I remain an Inquisitor. I will not sit idly by and watch the corruption that's been infesting Iberia slip away right before my eyes. Meanwhile, we on the ship. Whoa, there you go. Are you alright? Let go of me. Don't just go picking people up. But my fragile little bird, how will you climb up this tall deck if I don't carry you? Damn, you are just getting trolled at this point. That's not what I meant. Forget it. What's the matter? She is really just messing with you. Inquisitor Irene simply stares blankly at the scenery in front of her. A dim sliver of light. In front of the pitch-black sea, in front of the ship's mast, time seems to have stood still for the past 60 years. So this is the Stultifera. The Stultifera Navis, name drop, the Ship of Fools. The flagship that housed both scholars and soldiers, the floating palace of a fallen dynasty. It's quite different from how it's described in the books. Let's go. Wait. What are you even searching for on a ship this big? Bergen was an Aegir. This key must be hiding some sort of clue that the Aegir wanted to leave behind. A key? What is it meant to open? That's what I'm here to find out. Even ignoring its size, the ship's also been lost at sea for 60 years. How do you plan to... Perhaps you young Iberians haven't had much exposure to these transport vessels. Even with Bergen's help, this thing was so shoddily built. The Insane Spectre is very flirty, so I noticed. Why you? Were the seas calm on our way here? I'm sure you know the answer. Then my next question for you is this. Why didn't this ship sink? You don't mean... Footsteps. Heavy. Viscous, footsteps. A shadow appears upon the deck, where no living things should stir. No, Irene immediately reprimands herself for having such a thought. Gladia's question was also on her mind. Along the shore, in the water, she's already seen so many of these. Oh, hell no. The moment she sees the enemy, the young, talented Inquisitor, Irene's first instinct is to hold her breath. By the time she remembers how to breathe, Gladia has already stepped forward. What are you? Interesting, you managed to dodge it. Not for long. Don't even think about it. What? It hid inside the cabin. Should we chase it? Yes, that is where it went. But why would it hide inside? We're out in the middle of the ocean. What do we do? It's not alone. There's more than one Seaborn on this ship. And even more terrors. We should split up. I'll go after it. I'll head down. Down? How? Do you people already know the layout of this ship? We don't, but that's nothing a sharp blade can't solve. Excuse me? This is the most important legacy of the Iberian sages we're talking about here. And where will you go, little bird? I have an obligation to supervise you, so I'll go with you. There are so many mysteries shrouding the Stultifera. If it's been preserved this well, why did it never try to return to Iberia in the last 60 years? As an Inquisitor, I must uncover the truth. Shall we hold hands then? What's the meaning of this? You are a fruit of elegance and grace, but your hard work and natural talents are worthless before the enemies you'll face. I fear we will lose you within a momentary lapse of focus. You look down on others too much, Aegir. Keep her safe, then. Will do. Shark. Did you remember something? The sea breeze told me. It spoke of sculpture. It is weeping, waiting for me. Will I be able to find it on this ship? Of course, but make it quick. I'll be waiting for you. Oh. What sculpture? Well, let us say our greetings to the deceased while searching it for its whereabouts, Scatty. I'm glad you still remember my name. This dude Frosty, yeah. the bonks just in time. Welcome in. Yeah, you came in at a time where I had to bonk one of my mods for being down tremendously. This place really is fit to be a palace, but how is it so pristine? There's not a speck of dust to be found. Look, even the floorboards are sparkling. Maybe someone wanted to keep it tidy. Who though? Who knows? You said you were going to pursue that monster. How do you plan on doing that? Its scent doesn't lie. Though this place is full of putrid smells, there must be more. Yep. Seafarers, as expected, they've turned this place into a nest. Hell to the no. Well, they're about to get sawed in half. I'll handle this. Wait, Spectre, the scent's coming from below. Excuse me? Ishar Mala. Ishar Mala. Damn, this place fancy as hell. Yeah, just break through the floor. That impact. You were right, Spectre. Spectre? Laurentina, what are you looking at? A mirror? Why is there a mirror? Oh, the mirror from the PV. I remember. The mirror's been broken. What's with this place? Why did the Iberians make a transport vessel into a palace? It's nothing like Rhodes Island. Is there anything special about the mirror? I saw it. At first, there was a speck of light from the surface of the shattered mirror, but it quickly gave way to the dark shadow beneath it, its eye. The Seaborn had long been waiting here, sitting alone in its golden hall. Hell no. This thing freaky. Ishar Mala Latina Lutina Laurentina. It's young. No, we can't judge their strength by size. Another Seaborn without a doubt. Sea Terrors too, they're gathering, Spectre. We're surrounded, boys! Spectre ignores her words and stares blankly at the mirror and at the Seaborn behind it. You remember me? The Seaborn nods slightly. It looks at Spectre and Scatty with confusion, thinking. Why are they different from how they were in the past? What happened to them? How can it help free them from their shackles of flesh and blood? Spectre! Don't think about it. I'm not. Her tone had changed. Scatty looks at Spectre with astonishment. She'd never been able to get a definitive answer from either Gladia or Cal regarding the moment of clarity Spectre displayed in Salviento. Laurentina, you... Laurentina, yes, Laurentina. Look, here in the scroll hanging from my weapon, back when I wrote my name down and hung it here, I could still remember where I was born. Ah, lucid dream, huh? Really, it's been too long. Spectre? We could reminisce later. Whether in Salviento or aboard this familiar yet unfamiliar vessel, I really hope that next time I'm awakened, it's by Aegir's resplendent domes instead of you ugly monsters. Hey, thanks for sitting back and letting me finish. Wait, you weren't seriously about to call your kin, were you? Gross. Come on, why don't you take a little nap too? Sink into the quagmire of consciousness and relinquish the gift of life. What the hell? Alright. So onto the actual stage, right? Because that was the before. Alright, let's get it. Stage time, boys. Yes. With the broken mirror, Spectre finally sees her completed self. Hand of the Saint bounces a hand of the Saint in the deployed direction, stunning and dealing damage to enemies. Alright. Let's get it. Can I first try this thing? I surely hope I do. You said you don't remember exactly, but she was already named before in Undertides. What, Ishar Milan? What are you talking about?
Let's go!
Oh, Lord. I hate these enemies, man. I am not a fan. Oh. Get your little buff. Go ahead. I can hurt you right here, right? That's gonna hit you. Yeah, just pack them up. If we could get him out of here immediately, that'd be great. Just get him out of here, man.
A new challenge.
Hiya. How you doing? Okay, let's take you out.
To designated location.
Oh, manga. Alright, sure I want to do that. I'm gonna find out one way or another if that was a good idea. Do I not know about the mold? Oh, I see it. I see the goop. You know, when I did this event, when I played these stages last year, I just unga-bunga'd, so looks like we gonna unga-bunga again. Oh boy.
Almost dozed off. I have to get serious now.
Hi, how you doing?
This will keep you quiet.
Let's just take you here.
Need speed to succeed.
Oh boy. Well, that's just great. That's just what I needed.
Feels fresh tail like a shooting star.
We need to get you some healing. There. Alright, we need to... let's see. We need to cover the other side, so if I do it like this, that should stop it, right?
At your disposal.
It's just a lot of
We're
healing.
counting on you again today, little apple.
Like a lot. Jeez. So let me see. Yeah, they're just gonna go around like this, right? Oh, this goop did not care. Oh, because, yeah, it was still going around the other side. Oh, yeah, it don't matter. We cooked. Why is Lumen here? Wasn't he supposed to be back at the lighthouse, you know? He made a little pit stop, yeah. Oh, Lord. Okay. This Unga Bunga stage. Okay. Oh, yeah, that stuns them, right. Oh, my God, you were dying. Oh, no. Okay. You know what? We're doing the same thing we did last year. Unga Bunga. I ain't got time for this nonsense. You know what? Screw it. Just screw it. If that's what it's gonna be, that's what it's gonna be. We will literally Unga Bunga go burr our way through this.
No. Moving to designated
Boom.
location.
Keep it going. Just keep her going.
Any instruction? Come on. Let's pick up the
Redoing these stages is a pain. Yeah, that's what literally everybody's been saying.
Come on, Shady Quasi.
Gotta love the goop. Alright, we're good. Stage complete. We keep her going. Listen, Mountain was there just to look cool. Don't worry about it.
Is this how you command the Agar hunters too?
Let's save that.
Seems like the victory that the arrogant doctor
Go.
promised might actually be
The
possible.
RNG's too high for this event. Yeah, we've already gotten to the point of where I'm just gonna Unga Bunga this. The first few stages, I was trying to pay attention to the goop. At this point, screw it. Unga Bunga go burr. What is this? Clear the 8th stage, and I'll get a little something something. Okay. Well, we'll get that done when we get there. Alright, so you said that next is a story-only stage, Lower Hall. Oh. Okay, let me just grab this. Inside the bathroom, everything looks good as new, and the droplets of water dribble from the spigot. The only unusual thing is that all mirrors have been shattered, now only able to reflect broken images. They are still unused supplies in the storage box under the sink. Okay. Alright, so you said Lower Hall. Which, I gotta see which one of these. That's Main Bridge. Nope. I'm assuming... Okay, Lower Hall's probably what, here? Oh, yeah, because it's low. I should have clicked on this one first with a name like Lower Hall. Duh. And then, so I'm assuming we'll go here, and then we'll go all the way to back here to 7. Okay. His eyes widened with anger, his hand not letting go of the helm for decades. Let's do it. You said nope, after that's another story-only stage? Really? What the hell? The further we go in, well, the further in we go, the more sea terrors there are. It's getting dangerous. Maestro, how do I become like them? God, these things are freaky, bruh. Chat, if this creature wasn't in Arknights, what other game does this thing look like it would be in? I can't put my finger on it of where this thing looks like it would be from. Seaborn. It's the same one we saw on the deck. The hunter's attacks didn't do any damage. How will it come at me? With its limbs, its fangs? My hand cannon. I need to create a distance. Wait a second. What's that on your belt? Why would you... Could you be... Like I said, grah! You said Subnautica, Bloodborne, WoW? Yeah, Bloodborne is a given. Subnautica? Stuff in Subnautica be looking like that? I only played like Subnautica once and it was very little. What strength! I barely managed to block it. Do you have something to say, monster? I can't go down there. I won't. I am an Inquisitor of Iberia. It has taken too long to burn away the Nethersea brand. The situation's not looking good. I can see what's going on down there from here. How many hours have passed? How much longer can they hang on? No, don't think about it, Jordi. Focus. The Inquisition. Hurry. Oh yeah, back over here. Is that all? Listen to your friends wail. The flower of Salviento at least had its beauty, but what about you? As my first dance lesson after waking up, I must say, you're underwhelming. It's getting away. I'll go after it. You find the little Iberian bird, okay? How are you feeling? Better than ever. My memories are tumbling down like a waterfall from the heavens. It'll take a while for the full picture to emerge, though. Well, look at you, Spectre, back to yourself, huh? And some of my more recent memories are rather embarrassing. I'll go. Your mind is still unstable. Oh, trying to steal my prey? I'll try to escape to the sea. Well, it will try to escape to the sea. Finally unchained, Spectre. Be unchained. Okay. Yeah, her eyes have more life in them now. She's truly alive now. Alright, of course it will. But it wasn't running just because it couldn't win. What did it find? We don't have time. Alright. Bro broke through like the Kool-Aid man. Oh, hey! I'll never get used to hand cannons. Hey, what are you? Huh? The Abyssal Hunters? Hello, Irene. I see you've brought us more prey. Did you just call me Irene? Have you regained your memories? Not entirely, but I know I'm not. But I know I'm in a great mood right now. This is not the time. She keeps saying that. That's the one from the deck. It's fast enough to dodge the captain's lunge. I must really tip my hat off to you, Irene, for chasing it all the way down here without taking a scratch. I can't take credit for it. It hardly even attacked. Look, it's still not even now. I see. I thought it wouldn't be able to resist if we chatted like this and showed it an opening. Your friend had just left. It's not too late to go after them. Or are you a pacifist too? You said, oh no, she's in a great mood. Hey, what's wrong with her being in a great mood? It's fine. There's no problem. Casimir's, a landlocked country where Scatty stayed for a time, a place of sprawling grasslands and forest, a land of knights. Knights. Well, is it a coincidence or did something draw him there? The ship, Bergen. What did you intend to leave behind for your homeland? Where have you hidden the answer? Sea terror carcasses, and not only that, the wounds are clean and precise. They show no signs of resistance. Scents mingle in the air. The air here is stale. What else is there on the ship? Your belt and pocket watch are undoubtedly human in origin and even in the Iberian style. What are you? It's stalling for time. This will get complicated if the other ones get back to the ocean. Still not attacking. What a passive dance partner. I'll take the lead, Scatty. Right. Huh? Like I said, grah. Come on, fight back already. I'm starting to feel like the bad guy. No, it's not stalling for time. Who defiles my Iberia heathens? What was it trying to say? Defies. Anyways, the sound of bells? What? Sharp screech. What the hell? Bells echo through the empty hall. The lights in the hall flash. The Seaborn lands in the direction of the throne while the three are distracted. Yes, the throne. There is a throne on this Iberian ship, a symbol of pride, power, arrogance, and deceit. It's like Spectre trails off, knowing what she's about to say was far too absurd. It wears a crown and drapes itself in the same colors as the curtains. It kneels by the side of the throne, the two inextricably bonded with one another. It resembles the queens and ministers of old, serving the gold sun of Iberia. A silhouette emerges from behind the throne. Irene raises her lantern over her head, trying to illuminate the shadowy figure. What the hell are you? Oh, Seaborn? Question mark. Why do you set foot on my ship? Bro, I think there's something up with your arm. It's a little tentacly. Just a bit. Bro, look like he got the symbiote on him. Who would ignore a question from the great Alfonso? Why are you here? Alfonso, huh? Captain Alfonso. So you the captain, eh? The chattest of chat. Oh my god, not the 19 inches of venom. No, not that again. I don't need that. We don't need that. Listen, we've been there. Okay. I was about to say a sentence that was gonna sound crazy out of context. Okay, we've been there, done that, but not like that when I said done that, alright? Listen, you know what I mean, not like that. Alright, why have you broken the silence and come for my Iberia, which had lain forgotten for decades? Why did I slap my chest so hard when I did that, bro? What the hell's wrong with me? I will start with you. Answer me, child of old Iberia. Irene could not believe her eyes. She'd seen the Seaborn's face before. She had devoted much of her time during her Inquisitor training to the study of history, immersing herself in doctrines and creeds. How dare the Seaborn claim to be Alfonso? How dare it claim to be Iberia's greatest ship captain? You can't possibly be the captain of this ship, monster. Alfonso was almost 50 years old, 60 years ago, but you look even younger than the great hero was back then. Irene knows she is shaken, but she cannot show weakness. She reflexively raises her lantern as her commanding officer would have. Drop the mask, Seaborn! The light of her lantern flickers. The tiny speck in the Inquisitor's hand seems to fit the word lost better than the lights of this golden hall, the Golden Age. The Seaborn briefly lays its eyes on Irene before turning away dismissively, rubbing Alfonso's inhumane arm. A short silence surrounds the hero. Seaborn? I don't like that name. Tell me your name, child of old Iberia. I am Irene, Inquisitor of Iberia. In old Iberia? You dare defile the name of... And you dare talk to me like that? A screech interrupts the exchange. Aye. Where were you when we burned Victoria's ships and sunk the Lion King's honor to the bottom of the lake? Where were you when I paved the streets of Salviento with pure gold brought back in my ships? Where were you when the Tercios darkened Lethanian's dawn like a black cloud? The Golden Age arises. You I am Alfonso, Duke of Old Iberia, Admiral of the Armada, Captain of the Stultifera, and King of my own kingdom. You are a mere inquisitor, and you dare question me? Shakes head impatiently. So the church's fools have crossed the ocean to find me. What did you expect? A little pat on the back? Go back. No matter how you got here, the Stultifera Navis does not welcome you. Garcia, my chief mate, no need to be so bothered by them. They will repay the sea 1,000-fold for the blood they made you spill. Ah. Mocking the Inquisition is a serious crime in Iberia. Did you not understand what I said? Leave. Scram. Go. There's not a single living soul in this ship, child of old Iberia. We've sacrificed so much to... I'm not here to ask for your permission. Such impertinence. This is why I never liked the church. A crime against the church? Too helpless to stand against even the feeble royal house? If you're really from old Iberia, then tell me, who is the incumbent Pope? Carmen? You know St. Carmen's name? Saint? A saint. A saint. What are you laughing at? He didn't even have the medal to become Pope. Does he not feel ashamed when he sees himself in the mirror? Damn, he cooking. You really trying to roast him? No wonder it took you 60 years to find this place. It seems disasters made Iberia weak. Damn. Now he's over here questioning your intelligence. Out here just making fun of you. That's tough. That is tough. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, my guy burning everything right now. But no matter. Before the ship's doctor joined the corals, we discussed what might have become of Iberia. That is not unexpected. The floor that you stand on, this immaculate golden hall, this is the motherland that I know. This is Iberia, not the backwater you speak of half which you refuse to see or understand. How far has the once great empire fallen? Is it really so pathetic that it took you 60 years to find me? Damn. Why you gotta cook like that, man? Alfonso descends from the podium. Irene takes a step back. Her lantern flickers. Now then, why are there two Aegir with you? There's no place for the Aegir in my Iberia. We meant no offense, Captain. We were merely chasing some ugly monsters and mistook your chief mate for one of them. How did you survive so long here? That's the question, isn't it, you Aegir fools? It's been so many years since I took up hunting as a hobby. Either today or tomorrow should have been the day of reckoning, but you chased away my quarry. Now we must once again rely on those. No, wait, no! You. You are not Aegir. You're more than Aegir, both of you. What's your name? Scatty? No, Aegir, don't try to deceive me. We may have been trapped on the ship for decades, but we are no fools. What's up, Ryuta? How are you? They call you Isharmala. Huh? They call you... her? Them Isharmala? Huh? What the hell? He said man's living in Spain but does not recognize the S is missing. It is just true pain. Did you hear the bells, Olympianus? It's a miracle that anything works on the ship at all. Here, the bells signal the start of the hunt. But who's the hunter and who's the prey? The children of the ocean don't care. If they consider Alfonso to be their kin, albeit weakened, they're willing to offer their own flesh and blood, all to ensure the survival of the strong. A hunter approaches. Gladia, she's too sharp. The skills I learned on land will only work for so long. She'll attack me soon. And what will you do? What will you do? Answering a question with a question? I'm interested in your choice, Olympianus. I never expected to become interested in the Abyssal Hunters again, but Laurentina fascinates me. I see so much possibility in her. In you, you've made your choice of your own accord, while retaining your sanity. Have you noticed? More and more, you're becoming like one of us. Can you reach the truth? Cast aside revelation, lay open the body of God, and learn the truth of the gods of the sea? The answer you're seeking is tantalizing. Heh. Look at me, showing curiosity. Perhaps there's something human in me yet. The revelation is imprinted upon the instincts of God's children. Our ways of thinking couldn't be more different. Oh my, you sound even more like a Seaborn than I do. Well, a lot just freaking happened. We got to meet the freaking captain. And you got this girl over here, you know, a little unga bunga. And is everybody just crazy in this event? Next is the ballroom. Huh? The hell is that? Oh, over here. Man, what is this order that they're making me go in? You said I'm fine. How so far with the event? Good. Really good. Come as you please. Leave in pieces. Freely does wine pour, bodies litter the floor. And yeah, Frosty, thank you for guiding me on where to go, by the way. That does help me a lot. Alright. Ah, you've returned. You said basically you're exploring the ship. I like the concept of the execution. Yeah, could they have not just put stuff in like a straight line, or just like, you know, they got a bing, 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 boom. All right, then you got to go all the way back over here. All right, because you're on this side of the ship, so now you're on this stage, and Jesus, it's a little weird. But yeah, it is what it is. All right, thank you for your contribution. I know how painful it must be for someone like you to go against your fate, but Providence lies just ahead. This is by no means a false promise, but true redemption. I thank you. Lord Carmen is far beyond our comprehension. There is no point trying to deceive him. He will discover the truth before long. Yeah. It's so interesting. Like this is off topic, but it's so interesting of how I'll see certain like names and I'll just think to other video games, and then my brain is just like, okay, no, don't think about that right now. That's a completely different game. Does that happen to y'all when you see certain like names in another game and you're like, oh no, the memories are coming back? You should also think, Tiago, our lie has condemned him to death at the hands of the Inquisition. I have never seen the Herald of the Sea, but rumor has it, the Herald will not refuse the request of its kin, because the choices of kin surely benefit the entire kind. The thoughts of kin must also be shared by the entire kind. We ought to learn by this, and also this is the part of the cycle. Then we'll let Tiago worry about himself. You said yes, always yes, you know the feeling. But I used to have doubts. They are unnecessary. Our prophet. Well, Miss Amaya. Will she really be able to come back? She's simply chosen to return to the sea one step ahead of us. She's to locate our path, our herald, and the trails of the sleeping city. If she returns, it is to help her kin. If she does not, it is because she is making preparations. We needn't worry too much about her. Just know that she wishes to avoid the scrutiny of the Inquisition regardless of where she might be. Then this person, the Siberian, why did we abduct him? His patroness seems to have made some kind of agreement with Carmen. He is an enemy. You said, would I like to read a work of yours? I don't know how to read. No, I don't really read outside of streaming, to be completely honest with you. I am not like a manga reader, a book reader, even though I want to read Chainsaw Man, but I don't really read outside of this because my attention span is really bad. Like, the only reason I'm able to read this is because I'm streaming and reading it. And so it just stimulates the brain differently, you know? I get to read it out loud, you know, voice act it, stuff like that. But if I was by myself, oh, Lord help me. I start falling asleep or something. That's what happens with me in reading. I really wish you'd choose another way of describing my relationship with the Doctor. You've been investigating us, have you not? I've devoted quite a lot of time explaining your ideals to you, and would prefer not to hurt you. Have you thought things through? I mean, you could tell me what it's about, you know? I mean, you could do that, for sure. But yeah, I just don't really read outside of streaming. Part of me would like to, but, you know, brain, like, no. Alright, I've devoted quite a lot of time explaining our ideals to you, and we prefer not to hurt you. Have you thought things through? I think I've heard everything I need to know about your hypocrisy. Hypocrisy? Ah, you still speak of morality. The morality of the human realm. Okay. I couldn't care less what these sea terrors or seaborn really are. All I see are a bunch of outlaws inventing a reason to vent their frustrations with Iberia and the Inquisition. While I haven't lived here for a particularly long time, I am an Iberian. And I've been to a lot of places and seen a lot of different things. People like you who think they're special are actually a dime a dozen. If the gods you talk about are real and all that nonsense about being the pinnacle of evolution or the bleeding edge of life, then surely those gods must look down on people like you, right? How dare you! No, he's right. This is why the herald no longer speaks to us. That is why only Amaya could hear the voice of the ocean, and she could only guide us. So there really was something off about Amaya. I should have caught on sooner. Yeah, a little cuckoo, a little crazy. Oh, it's based off your character profile and more? Ah, I see an Arknights fanfic. Okay. That said, the last time I had to read a fanfic was during the 24-hour stream for us hitting 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. It was cursed. I had to read a Sonic fanfic. It was bad. It was pretty bad. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it was still bad. And now I just remembered I had to do that. Anyways, that said, how's it looking? Whatever those things of yours are, that Nethersea brand, they weren't able to get into the center of town at all. That black monster could do more than fly. It could even belch out terrifying jets of flame. The Nethersea brand can't spread faster than it's being burned. If this gets dragged out, the Grand Pharaoh will fall into the Inquisition's hands as soon as the Sea Terrors holding back the Pino Battalion are exterminated. He said, "My bad to make you feel that way." Oh no, you're good. Don't worry about it, please. You're good. You're good. Then we all die. No, Tiago, no. All these things you speak of, you do not grieve for the kin who willingly give themselves up to hold back our enemies. In other words, you are not yet resolved to sacrifice yourself for our entire kind at a moment's notice. Don't talk to me like that. Our interests happen to line up this time. I'm just an old bogey with no interest in becoming an ocean hugger. What a low, stubborn creature. What a low-born, stubborn creature. Same to you, friend. And you. And you, lad. Didn't I warn you not to meddle in other people's affairs? Tiago, you know each other? Ugh. No, he's just an outsider who kept hanging around the chapel. As the mayor, I need to at least have some idea of every person in town. You should have stayed out of it. Right then. We should act soon, right? Or are we gonna wait for the Inquisitor and his monster-wielding accomplice to burn my town to the ground? We will not. You seem awfully attached to the city. Why? Grand Pharaoh is the embodiment of this generation, spanning vision to rebuild our country. Heretic. Ask any of the Iberians who've joined you, and you'll understand. The Inquisition has taken enough from us, and I intend to pay them back double. So this is what we doing, my guy? We working with them? He said, I actually think he should someday focus on reading about individual operators, like their files, op records, and related reading at stories, like a story quest in Genshin Impact. The day that I actually go and read them files, man, that would be a crazy day. I'll say that much. I don't think you're able to put links in the Twitch chat. I think I have it so links aren't able to be put. Because, you know, bots will come into the stream, you know, they try to, like, throw links in there and stuff like that. I am Scatty, not Isharmala. You pronounce it differently, but what does it mean? Scatty knows, but dares not answer. Gladia told her that she is alright, and she's willing to believe her. But that is only an escape. She knows what the name means. It means a thunderous roar within the abyss, flesh and bone rubbing against the rock walls until only the will remains, surging beyond the ocean. It means that after the harrowing battle, something was left in our body. Something. Oh. Oh, yeah, it is. My blood and your blood are identical. Your smell and my scent. Okay, you smell my scent exactly as we smell your scent. You find us, kill us. When we do not understand, we kill you too. We feed the ocean. Our bodies have provided for the ocean. Ishar Malah. We possess the same home. Oh. So that was back in Undertides. Inquisitor, how dare you join forces with them? What? Get off my ship this instant, otherwise you'll join them in my hunt as the quarry. Easy there, Mr. Captain. Now tell me. Okay, wrong voice. Now tell me, how did you come to learn of this name? I'll tell you exactly how. We ate the flesh of these things and our bodies began to change. I personally executed 3 of the survivors until only we remained. Now it's my turn to ask you. Their blood also flows in your veins. I could smell it, and you must be more special than others. What are you? Look at my hand. Scatty looks down. One of the captain's arms has taken the form of a seaborn, its newly formed webbing clearly visible, and its tentacle-like extensions ever squirming. He seems to be making an effort to restrain it. By the looks of it, whatever is inside that arm is also interfering with his body. It thirsts for my mind. It tells me to liberate you, to talk to you, to listen to your thoughts. Get off my ship before I kill the lot of you. Only by killing you can I maintain my sanity as a human. Begone! We've paid an immense price just to get here. If you truly still are the Iberian hero, then you should join us. Think carefully, little Inquisitor. I've been in a bitter struggle for my life on the ship longer than my homeland has been at war. What could you possibly understand? A single year of confinement could break a person's will. Do you have any idea how many years you spent here flirting with the waves? 7 or 8 years ago, I personally executed the last crew member and threw him into the sea. He died as a human. He was the last to. We were Iberia's best sailors, warriors, and scientists, stalwart in our faith. The most common way to die aboard the ship was offing themselves. You can't imagine what I've been through. The left side of my body snatched away even my dreams. I no longer needed sleep. That itself was a form of torture. And during this prolonged torture, I've had naught to do but hunt those monsters, large and small, and while away the remaining hours polishing my ship. Damn. Man, you sound like you've had a lot of fun, you know, all these years. You can't even fall asleep anymore. You just always got to be active doing something, yeah? Sheesh. Chat, I have to ask you. Would you want to be able to stay awake at all times? Or do you like actually just falling asleep? Okay, and during this prolonged... Okay, yeah, I read that already. Alright, leave me and my chief mate be, and return to where you came from. I don't belong to you, or to the sea. I belong only to my Iberia, to the Stultifera Navis. You said fall asleep, you'll take sleep, you like falling asleep? Staying awake all the time is pain. You said, you don't too, as you still... need time of respite. I mean, there's times of where I'm like, damn, I wish I could stay up longer. But that's only just so I could get more things done. You said, can I have less sleep instead of awake all the time? Okay, see, now that would be the dream, wouldn't it? That would be the dream. Not gonna lie. But yeah, there definitely is times where I'm like, damn, I wish I didn't get tired. So I could just get some more things done out here, man. But if that was the case, I'd probably work myself to death, bro. You just never need to fall asleep. Jeez. Alright, Gladia stops walking. She contemplates why this place is so clean. She notices a change in the scent. Seaborn. Of course there are seaborn here. But what is the cause of this impure odor? And where did this vague premonition she's starting to feel come from? She could only continue walking, following the path etched into the back of her mind, in an attempt to reach the depths of the ship. Suddenly, she comes to a stop. Don't you think you're being a bit too obtuse appearing on this primitive transport vessel that hasn't docked in over 60 years? Bishop of the Deep. How you doing, Amaya? You saw through me immediately. Do you suppose that means I chose the wrong place to appear? You followed us here. Hardly. Strictly speaking, I was the one who arrived first. The ocean communicates with me. It accepts me. It aids me. From the very beginning, coming to the ship was a trivial task. If you have any questions about my work, feel free to ask anytime. Gotcha. You said, hear me out. Why not just more time in a day, or more time in general? How many hours would you switch a day to? You just do things in your sleep, like drive? That you've been able to suppress your urge to rush forward and slay me is quite impressive. Is it because you feel the ship is vital to your grand plans? What are you after? You killed Quintus. I should have known better, so even you test two watching bottom feeders, pardon my language, will pursue vengeance? No. You misunderstand. You said 30 hours, huh? Quintus was a bit too eager to attain results, and that temperament of his not only led to his demise, but also demonstrated conclusively that he was born human. He said, how are you going to manage to change the Earth's rotation? So are you saying, okay, let's say in a perfect world, okay, let's just be super imaginative right now. So let's say you change it to 30 hours in a day. Let's say that the day and the night cycle changes. So let's put it like this. So in the end, would we have more we'd have more free time in the end, I guess, in reality, right? Because let's say our body operates the same, but then the day lasts longer. Oh, that's just weird. That's really weird to think about, this freaking theoretical situation. And what's up, Remsey? How you doing, my dude? We're out here talking about what if the days changed from 24 hours to 30 hours. Yeah, you would have some more free time during your day. You definitely would. Yeah, damn, freaking 30 hours. Huh. Alright, anyways. Not that that's something to be ashamed of. Under our doctrine, we will never become what we seek to be by thought alone. Only changes to nerve and sinew can be considered real. Wouldn't you agree, Abyssal Hunter? Oh yeah, Ramsey, you ready for the freaking, what do we got? The GTA trailers tomorrow, right? And then the Game Awards is on Thursday, yeah? It's gonna be a wild week. You said, I actually think we'll have the same perception of time, only this time we might wake up and darkness is still up. Yeah. It would be like when I would, back in high school, when I'd have to wake up at 5 in the morning, dark as hell outside. Ugh. Freaking hated it. Alright, we don't need to be enemies. I have no plans to do anything to you. One's end is decided at the moments of one's birth. Nothing can change this immutable fact. You went through all that effort to follow us out to the sea just to spew this nonsense? Excuse me. Ah, about that. That's not something you need to know. Ah, these nasty creatures, these lowly creatures won't be able to hold me back. Huh? It's like some kind of arts? What the hell did you just do? Amaya smiles sweetly but does not answer. A blue light emerges from under her feet and soon envelops the entire corridor. The Nethersea brand. Oh. The Nethersea brand at Grand Pharaoh, so those traps were your handiwork. Hardly. You're also quick to blame your every misfortune on the Church of the Deep, but never stop to consider the truth behind these phenomena. The goop! These children have always existed in Grand Pharaoh. I simply found them. Cut the crap. We're out in the middle of the ocean. Our touch, invisible to the naked eye, is everywhere. This ship may not be of much use to your quest to return to Aegir. But Must you really insist on returning? Have you never had the slightest inclination to listen to what the heralds have to say? Seems you aren't too different from that stupid bishop after all. You've never even been in a real fight, otherwise you'd never say such an idiotic thing to a hunter. No, but not all hunters take such pride in their arrogance. We will meet again, Gladia. You've disappointed me, but that's fine. Perhaps it's for the better that you have something to break out of. Meaning? But whether you could come or go, or whether Aegir comes and goes, is not for me to decide. You won't be leaving this conversation alive, though. Oh, really? Oh, no, not you! Oh, Lord. Quintus should have had a herald by his side. You fought with that herald. You've spoken with that herald. While you stagnate in place, the ocean is ever in motion. Aegir is far smart enough to curb evolution itself. Hold it! Gladia, don't talk to me, what the hell? Such weak, pitiful prey that can't even speak. More like a beast. Hurry up and die. I have a score to settle with that bishop and I need answers from her. Did you hear that, chief mate? A quarry brays. It calls out to us. The monster known as the chief mate nods slightly and uses its claws to straighten the crown that started to slip from its head. It brays! It calls out to us. You brought yet more rabble with you. It must be swordfish. She must have discovered something. There's something unusual about the smell here, and the sea breeze is confusing us. Good thing these filthy Aegir haven't scared it away. We've already been romping around for months. I'd hate to see my ship even more beat up. By hunt, do you mean you're hunting the Seaborn? Seaborn? Sure am. Hunting to live off the bounty of the land. Hasn't humanity done so since the dawn of all time? But if you haven't left by the clock's next chime, you will die. Yeah, Gladia got no chill. You know, Gladia just says whatever. Once you get Gladia mad, she will say whatever. I mean, hey, she said pardon her language at one point during that. After she just completely violated them. Alright, where am I going next? Do I go to 7 now, or do I... Or where am I going? Yeah, stage 7? Okay. So look, we went from all the way over here to all the way back here. Alright. Oh. I borrowed a unit for this stage a year ago, huh? He distinguishes not between the beautiful and the ugly, and he knows no fear and understands no fatigue. What shall we make of such a person? What the hell is in this thing? Ah, the fish! Wait a minute! Isn't this the thing that eat... Oh, wait. Doesn't this thing eat us? Like, it kills our units, doesn't it? Let me read this. When defeated, disappears for a short time before evolving into the next form, gaining the following effects in turn. Gains increased defense. Oh my god. Okay, lifesteal. Consumes the remains of its seaborn kin, gaining its corresponding directed ability in the next evolutionary phase, where it instantly defeats any operators near the remains, preventing them from being redeployed for a period. Man, this stupid ass thing. You know what? I got something for this. I ain't got time for this nonsense, bro. No, sir. I got no time for this thing. Well, the thing is, okay. Actually, yeah, it'd probably be a bad idea to put a quick redeploy unit by you, because you're just going to eat it, and then it would take longer for you to come back. You said you could cheese it with freeze? Do I even have any units built that use freeze? I don't think so. I don't think I have any ice boys. Can I stun the thing? The Enosis is the most reliable one. Oh, Gnosis! Where are you? Ah, yes, Michael Jackson Gnosis. You know what's hilarious? Look what we got right over here. A cracked out Gnosis. This is great. The first character that's right here. Works for me. Thank you, Razor. Even though I don't think Razor's here. Thank you, my guy. Pot 6, Unga Bunga, crack down. Alright, let's get it. You know, Gnosis is cool. He's one of those characters that is very fun to play as that I don't have. Alright, mamma mia, where the hell is you gonna be at? Alright, so that's not the fish. Right? That ain't no damn fish.
Good scenery here, Doctor.
Oh, wait, the memories of doing this are coming back to me. I'm getting bad memories, chat. I don't like this. I'm actually getting, like, flashbacks.
A new challenge.
Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, okay, let's, PTSD go burr. It's coming back to me. Oh no, this is not gonna be good. Alright. I'll wait till the thing gets close and then use that. Alright, so where's the thing coming from? Is it gonna... I forget, is it the middle lane? I mean, I'll find out. We'll just wait and see where this thing comes from. The stage gated so many people. I think that thing's pulling up in the middle. Is this gonna be a good idea? I'm gonna remember real quick how bad this gets. I don't have a healer. Okay, let's.
It's fine, as long as I can muster up the courage.
Because this is gonna get bad. All right, let's put you. So how far?
As long as I can help.
Pretty far up. Like here.
Fine choice.
Oh, the goop! No! Stop with that goop! I ain't got time for that nonsense. I really don't.
I'm in a gorgeous mood right now.
But yeah, you're not really gonna be getting healing. Oh jeez. You said rip Gnosis? Wait, my nose is gonna get cooked. Welp! I'm gonna figure a way out of this one, I guess. Ah, shit. Oh yeah, we do have the Roomba. Roomba activate. Alright, you just chill out for a little bit over there. What's going on over here? Oh yeah, you make the goop. Why do I keep provoking this guy? Oh lord. Well, it's fine. I got the Roomba. Roomba! Just do a little bit of that. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. A little bit of that.
At your disposal.
A little bit of that.
I'm here with you.
You got this, right? Punch, 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 punch. You chilling, right? Get that dude off you. Roomba! Okay, I gotta use the Roomba downwards, huh? Oh my god. I don't like this.
Almost dozed off.
This will keep you quiet.
Let's ease that up over here. We're all like crap.
Moving to designated location.
Where is that cursed little creature? I only got one Roomba left. Oh dear. Oh dear. Bong bong. 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 Keep her going. Punch punch. Punch punch. Punch punch. Yeah, you're about to go. Oh boy. It's about to eat Gnosis. Well, prepare to see Gnosis get freaking vored, I guess. Damn, how many punches? How much health you got, bro? Damn, do I need a... I can't even see over here. Oh my god. Alright, alright, alright. We are making unnecessary trouble for me right now. Just pack them up.
Need two to
Jesus.
succeed.
Like, how much help do you need, brother? Damn. Well, here we are. Well, Goop, get ready. He said maybe I should read the description. Brother, we know damn well I read a description and I still don't know what's going on. Come on, Red. You've been here long enough. You be saying stuff sometimes. You be assuming like you be expecting too much of me, man. Come on now. Your expectations are set too high for my intelligence in this game at times, man. You just gotta know. It's not gonna happen, man. If you expect some super big brain stuff for me to understand the concept of some enemies, you are severely mistaken. I feel like chat knows that. If you've been here long enough, you know how it goes when I play this game. Every once in a while you get some big brain plays. Other than that, unga bunga go burr. That's really just what it is. And I'm okay with that, you know. I've accepted that fate for this game. It's all good.
Feels fresh every losing sight.
Alright, we're good there.
どうぞ逃げる前に私の許可は取ったのかしら。ねえ、獲物さん。
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to.
By bad luck, you ran into me.
Well, it took us a while to get here, didn't it? Okay, so let's just get this thing started.
Thought process.
So it's gonna disappear for a while, and it's gonna come back, and it's not gonna be good. It's gonna be very bad when this thing comes back. Goodbye, mountain. Mountains. Oh, I see. It's right there. Okay. So what if I take out mountain? So if I take mountain out right now, what happens? Where's this little thing gonna go? Does bro just go to somebody else? I can just redeploy him later. So yeah, I could just take him out right now, and I'll be good. So that way, bro just doesn't get chumped. Then the creep will go under Gladia. Besides that, doesn't move. Okay. I'm trying to remember how this thing works. So it's gonna chomp, and then I'm just gonna throw the freaking kitchen sink at it after it chomps. You know what? Let me just have this. Let me just have this ready to go.
I'll do my best.
We gonna just.
Feels fresh every day like a shooting
Alright.
star. That's what they say.
Damn, brother.
ご命令の通り。気をつけなさい。この海流は脆弱な命を飲み込みますよ。
Left side, y'all good, bro?
どうぞ続けて。どうぞ続けて。どうぞ続けて。
Go ahead. If you're gonna chomp. Okay, so you chomped. All right. Cool. All right, so you turned into this.
What a ruckus.
Cool.
My sword will respond the instant I spot the movement. Don't step
Nope.
leave the tides.
Okay, so you got cooked over there. Golden Glow, you got that? Golden Glow Gaming? Golden Glow Gaming?
どうぞ続け。おもちゃで遊ぶのもここまで。
We good? Hell yeah, we good. Nice. And then just bonk. Easy, boys, easy. Good challenge. Yeah, no, Gnosis was cooking, and then from there, we were good. Oh yeah, you know what? That is true. That's the whole purpose of me having Lappy. Yeah, Lappy. That would have worked. Yeah, that would have probably prevented some of them instances from getting, you know, closer than they needed to be. But hey, we still got it done. May not have been the prettiest attempt in the world, but hey, a stage is a stage, right? We still first tried the thing, got it done. Alright. Let me grab this. The anchor system was completely destroyed during the profound silence, and this cabin has been empty for many years. However, someone seems to have turned this place into their own secret stash, leaving behind quite a few glittering things. I will take rewards. Yeah, what works, works, exactly. Alright, so there was story after? Yes. It's weird seeing after on the left side instead of like the right side. What the hell? Alright, so we have to read this, and then we still have stage 8. Because we're gonna beat stage 8, and then the next stream that we do for Stultifera Navis will be the finale. That's the plan. So we still got a bit to go. Alright, I see it. I see Alfonso heading to the Great Hall every day. He named it Iberia. He's moved the mirror from his bedroom to the hall and spends day after day examining himself. Ever since the head chef and young Jamie were executed, he and I are the only ones left. Well, that's not depressing at all. Huh. There you are. How long was I asleep? Feels like I barely got any rest before I found myself awake. Sleep? What's sleep? Not long, but no need to force yourself. I know it hurts when you talk. These lowly monsters leave plenty of blood behind, so let's use that to write instead. I nod. In the corner of our buckets, filled with blood of our quarry. You said after this, there are 2 story-only stages before, stage 8 after? Okay. Yeah, just a normal thing in Arknights. Yeah, death. You know, death, suffering. You know, the usual recipe to cook up a story in Arknights. You gotta have it. Gotta have some blood in there, too. That's all. Okay, where was I? Time passes too slowly. I barely slept at all, but my dreams felt even longer than all the decades behind us. Is it time that we gave up then? It's been a long, long while since Jamie and the old chef left us. Should we follow them? We should give up. My consciousness blurs more and more, like the feeling of being entangled right before waking from a dream. It is not my it is not just my flesh that is changing, but everything about me, everything that makes me a living being. Yes, we forgot about death, and more death. True. And then fake out deaths to make you think a character dies, but then they come back like 2 years later. All right, but we should give up. We should end ourselves before we were devoured. The infinite boundless sea, the sea breeze, the waves, the whispers. Chief mate, this is our ship, our ideals. Sooner or later, we'll lose even the strength to walk, but that won't happen to her. Not the Stultifera Navis. The cigar-chomping engineer was right. Even if we all die, the ship will never sink. Today is just another 24 hours in one long, unending day. Scrawl some words using the blood of sea terrors. Don't give up? Ha! Look at what you've become. I can't even see your sea blue eyes anymore. Wouldn't you rather be set free? I am your chief mate. For your sake. Hush. Easy now. Thank you, Garcia. No matter what you turn into, the bond between us will never change. But I know, he is looking at the mirror because someone as strong as him has finally succumbed to the monsters. We have consumed their flesh and blood. At first we started fires to cook them, then we were forced to devour them raw. Even the most powerful inquisitors were awed by Alfonso's strength. He was the object of so many young sailors' admiration. Admiration. There we go. I know how to say that word, it's just there. Had a moment. There was nothing he couldn't do. But he had held on long enough. Soon he will become one of the monsters. He is worried. He is furious. You said Arknights is all funny and cute. Source K's Daily Doodle. Yeah, there's that little animated show they have on YouTube for Arknights. I haven't watched that. I saw it like in my subscription feed, but I haven't checked it out. If he cannot even tolerate the slightest monster within him, how could he tolerate me? Trash. You're worth even less than the weed that washed ashore in Salviento. That woman was merely creating a smokescreen. Man, you just be talking trash to everybody, huh? The ocean boasts no changes to speak of. Gladia, I want to see. Are you free? Friends are here. They are trapped. Need help. Should be returned to our kin's embrace. Many friends have died, but parents will not let them die. I must save them. Yeah, Gladia be in a toxic COD lobby on her own. them early 2000 COD lobbies. That's the type of timing Gladia's on, dude. And let me tell you, them lobbies are crazy. The stuff that I used to hear back when I was on Xbox, oh my god. On that 360, bro. They used to say some crazy stuff. Like what was it, like the 2010s? Oh man. People were crazy, so alright, even if you could speak with that ugly mug of yours, that's no surprise to anyone. Return to the Great Sea, no need to fight. We go together. You know where I relive those lobbies at this point? When I play Mortal Kombat 1, I can't hear what the people are saying to me, but I just know they're yapping because I see their mic, it'll be off, and then once they start losing and stuff, that mic just moves like crazy, and I know they're just saying some wild stuff to me. But I can't even hear what they're saying. But I just know it's bad. And then when you get those messages, like fighting games is just like the core of where you'll get people just messaging you online, saying some crazy stuff. That's just the truth. But anyways, I've already grown tired of your prattling. Time to end you. Gladia, will you prey on me? If you feed on me, will that make you stronger? More full of life? Will it help the scales on your neck? Oh, you know about the neck. Grow and spread and return to your proper form? Uh-oh. Does he know? He knows. Abyssal hunters are bound by blood. You about to turn into a freak, Gladia. The Seaborn contorts its relatively slender form. It is biting off parts of its own body. He said, hey, you don't know? Maybe they're complimenting you? That actually did happen to me with Mortal Kombat 1. I had one person, they actually gave me a compliment. And I was like, what the hell? It was actually surprising. Because I play Natara in that game and nobody plays Natara, so they were like, wow, you actually have the best Natara I've ever played against. And I was like, oh wow, thanks. It was a really weird, wholesome moment. Alright, I sever this flesh, consume it. If you need more, I give you more. I will give you everything. Gladia stares blankly at the fleshy mass on the ground. She is shaken, but not because of the Seaborn or its behavior. However, the moment of distraction convinces the Seaborn that Gladia has accepted his proposal. We will meet again soon. What the hell? The Seaborn leaves. Then Gladia does not pursue it, because she smells the scent of the shark and Scatty, and the Seaborn will not escape. She turns around and heads towards where another smell is coming from. The smell of the sea, and of blood, and the smell of hunters aboard the ship, and I didn't notice it until I got this close? Impossible! What do we do now? Never expected there to be people alive here. I thought we'd get the ship back just by killing some sea terrors. The captain made it sound so simple. Frosty, correct me if I'm wrong though, speaking of Mortal Kombat, you're a Mortal Kombat fan, right? Like, you know stuff about the game, correct? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Like, I feel like it's you. But correct me if I'm wrong. What are you looking at, Spectre? You said yes? Okay, so it is you. Yeah, I was gonna record the video for that Quan Chi trailer, and then I was just like, man, I don't care about Quan Chi. I'm like, bro, screw Quan Chi. Bro looked like Squidward in that game. I was like, man, I'll watch the trailer. I ain't recording this, man. I ain't care about no freaking Quan Chi. And as I thought, I watched that trailer. I ain't care about Quan Chi. The cameo, which was Chameleon, was cool, but Quan Chi, nah. Squidward throwing freaking portals with tentacles coming out of them like they're freaking Seaborn. I ain't got time for that. So, yeah. That's what I had to say about that. I mean, now when that Peacemaker trailer comes out with John Cena, yeah, I'll do the reaction to that, though. And you said you know Mortal Kombat lore a little bit, but you didn't play Mortal Kombat since you don't know how long ago. I haven't even finished the story for the new Mortal Kombat MK1. I still need to finish that. So, yeah. You said there's actors, but there's someone beside her who's actually the focus of that trailer. Wait, what you mean? All right, the mirror. Did you know, Scatty? Even as we speak, when I look at the mirror, look at myself in the mirror, I start to remember so many things I had forgotten. Oh yeah, Chameleon. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, Chameleon actually looks sick. A darkened dome, 100-meter tall sculpture, an aquamarine-colored opera hall, a waterfall pouring crystals of ice. What is this place, Scatty? Your home. My home. I remember now. Let me look at that again. Okay. Writhing flesh climbing all over that statue. It collapses with a thunderous thud. I remember these things, but I've never experienced them. I don't know. I only remember it from hearing you talk about where you used to live, which fell into ruin long ago, long before I met you. Maybe you only saw the report later on. Can we save the chatter for some other time? Were we planning to chase down those two Seaborn, or are we seizing control of the ship while they're not around and sailing it back? If the survivors haven't managed it in 60 years, somehow I doubt we could figure it out ourselves. Just be patient, the squad leader will figure out something. Ugh. Spectre, what's wrong? Just a little dizzy. I just remembered what they did to me. Wait, I saw her just now in Grand Pharaoh. She was willing to talk to me. She was full of hypocrisy, blowing hot and cold, but she's here. What do you mean? You mean more survivors? No, an enemy. One who could cross the sea and board this vessel, which is more than enough to identify them. Let's split up. Where will you go? I am an Iberian Inquisitor. It is my duty to ensure that the ship returns to Iberia's hands. I'll go after that. After Alfonso. Good luck. You remember playing with your best bud, co-oping MK Shaolin Monks for 10 hours straight doing Deathless each day? I've seen some Shaolin Monks gameplay, but I actually never played the game myself. It looks like it'd be fun, though. Slithers away hastily. Well, there you go. Oh, don't you worry, Garcia. We'll catch up soon enough. When those ignorant 8 years wounded it, it went up through Victoria and past Bolivar. From there, it could only climb up onto the deck and then dive into the sea. This ship is not at all its beck and call. Ruthenian. When we were young, we visited that country along with some other officers. Do you still remember the twisted faces of those Kurfürsten? Were enough to turn stomachs, but they understood how to respect arts, which was mind-boggling revelation. Today's been a good day. We saw quite a few living people. Hope they get out quickly, though. Go to Lithanian, Garcia. Go play the scores you used to love so much. Breathe some life into the hunt, my love. Okay. Oh my god, you are not scaleless. Do you need food? Sufficient nutrition, but these waters are still incomplete. The cycle has not yet been built, and living things die in vain. We must hurry. Oh, not so fast. Why? Hunting meaningless. There's something we must do, a duty to our kin. How many does that make now? Lost track after 10. When do you monsters learn to talk? Oh no, I remember you, little one. Oh my god! I just read what I said. When we ate your parents, you and your litter were nearby. Watch. That's an insane sentence. Yeah, but when we ate your parents, you know, we know you were watching over there. Like, bro, what the Back then, you were the weakest of the lot, pathetic runt. Alfonso laughs as he pokes at the Seaborn's wound, blood running along the tip of his blade and dripping onto the floor. We are bound by blood. You hunt and eat us. You will become us, just as our parents hunted you, and then became hunted by you. If the right conditions trigger your evolution, then how do we make you more palatable? Your flesh, it is. Man's like, can we put some seasoning on you? To hunt is to survive. There is no good or evil in the hunt. That's too bad, then. The scent trail ends here. He led me here. The smell. Gladia does not search for the hunter's whereabouts. She begins to look around her. Ever since she boarded this vessel, her surroundings have filled her with a sense of nostalgia. The materials, the decorations, the handiwork. Yeah, this event has some weird parts, agreed. Brogan, a genius from the Academy of Sciences, was an Aegir, without a doubt. This was his domain. The mystery behind why the ship hadn't sunk in decades was itself the message Bergen wanted to leave to the Aegir, a brand new fusion of Oranginium and terrestrial technologies. But what exactly is it? Gladia grasped the key from her... Whoops. Bosom? Huh? She seizes... She sizes up her surroundings. Blah. Bergen, where did you hide your secrets? Gladia's bosom? Okay, why would the ship be built like a palace? Most of it is decorative, or decorative, however you want to say that. And there are even sculptures. No, that's not all. Both the sculptures and the patterned carpets have been cleaned. Even under these conditions? The sound of music wafts in from the distance. Someone's playing the piano? It's coming from over there. He said, I think we passed the weird line before Stultifera Navis even was a thing. Yeah. Irene's footsteps slow down. At the end of the corridor, through a crack in the door, she sees a single Seaborn slapping away at a dilapidated old piano. Okay, no, this is weird. It's that Seaborn that was next to Alfonso, but what is it doing here? Cheerfully slaps at piano? Ugh. What a ruckus. It's just pounding away at the keyboard with no rhyme or reason. Alfonso isn't here. Did he go after the Seaborn? Why is his chief mate here alone then? Well, I won't worry about it for now. The seashore. Oh, the seashore. What? That the melody just now, was that a coincidence? It certainly looks like it's only randomly smashing the keys. No, it stopped. The seashore. Oh, the seashore. Farewell to heroes and great men. Yes! The chief mate turns its head in fear. Fear is what Irene sees in its behavior. A massive, inexplicable physical reaction. One that's never been displayed in front of a hunter before. Just now, you weren't just randomly hitting keys? That passage you played, an Iberian military song. How? You're still conscious? Do you still have memories of being human? Do you still know who you are? But no, you've already fully transformed. The Inquisition has dealt with cultists like that before. There's no reversing it. What are you planning? What are you doing with your hand? Carefully places its hand up top Irene's head. You just let that happen? What is the meaning of this? Imagine he just grabs her by the forehead and then just thooms. Freaking yeets her across the room, bro. Like, Irene, you letting this thing just touch your head like that? Through the scraps of cloth reminiscent of a wedding veil, the Seaborn known as the chief mate watches Irene. Its pupils are cloudy. It's suffering. It is filled with both affection and nostalgia. If you truly retain a shred of your humanity. But how? After all of these years? Captain. What's happening? Wait. Well, Alfonso and Garcia really didn't do anything in the ship for 60 years, so it makes sense that cleaning would be the only thing they could do. Yeah, might as well at that point, huh? Keep everything squeaky clean. You said this gives a JoJo vibe, the bizarre thing. You know, when I think of JoJo in a boat, I don't have good memories. He wants to play tic-tac-toe? Oh, Lord. Yeah, on Irene's forehead, huh? Hunt, feed, but that is not what you're doing. Who the hell is calling me? Who that? I don't know what that phone number is. But I don't pick up unknown numbers. Alright. Hunt, feed, but that is not what you're doing. Your goal is constantly changing, shaking. Yes, shaking. Chat, do you pick up unknown numbers? Or do you just, ignore it? You should just keep playing your piano, Garcia. You don't need to be touching these. Lightly shakes head. Huh. Then sink your teeth into it. Its body is changing. Finish it now. Oh! What the hell? You are not hungry. Why? Alfonso doesn't answer the Seaborn's question. He simply chops and hacks at it again and again like meat on a cutting board. The chief mate bites down on the Seaborn in a death grip. Its crown falls to the ground during the struggle, but it does not care to pick it up. Alfonso cuts off the Seaborn's tentacles, which join the crown on the ground. The chief mate pauses for a moment. Ah, Garcia, Garcia. Look at your crown and that tentacle. Do you understand what you've become now? Leave. We will meet again. What the hell is happening? Garcia! The chief mate lifts his head, but the Seaborn already vanished without a trace. It quietly picks up its crown and places it back on its head before returning to Alfonso's head. As if apologizing, it gently rubs its hand. Are you hurt, my good chief mate, or were you distracted by our uninvited guests? The chief mate does not answer. It dares not speak. It dares not say that when it was biting down into the enemy, it felt like it was tearing into its own kin. It dares not speak, and after once again realizing what it's become, it begins to feel guilt. If you still have room for emotions in your heart, then that is proof enough that you're still human. Remember young Jamie's last words? I have no remorse, no regrets, and no fear. Only when you truly feel nothing will you lose the right to call yourself human. Don't worry, the next hunt will be quick, and as always, it will return. What's wrong? Lightly shakes it. You said, how no, you put it in airplane mode ASAP. You said, coincidentally, you just got a friend request in Discord from someone you haven't seen before. Ah, yes. The scams. I kid you not. I've gotten, like, over the last few months, I've gotten, like, multiple friend requests from, like from the official Honkai Impact 3rd, Discord server. And then I think it's all like the same type of messages of them saying like hello or something or what's up. And I'm just like, nope. I'm good off of that. I am good off of that. I have no interest in getting my information stolen. Herald. Kin, scaleless. You were badly wounded. A newborn like you shouldn't have been in a hurry to board the ship. Kin are here in need of help. Indeed, true enough, but you've been hurt. Though they are kin, they do not welcome you. They have not yet accepted their identity. They are still lost and confused. Accept? Identity? You do not need to understand. These waters are still incomplete. Perhaps you will have to further perfect yourself before you could lead our entire kind. You need time and nutrition, and I've come to give you both. That blasphemous sea captain slaughtered sea terrors for food, but used every means available to hinder the transformation. These are some pieces of the cycle, yet refuses to be part of it. The flesh and blood of those offspring rightfully belong to you. Those nutrients were meant to be yours. The ship has delayed the birth of a brand new ecosystem. Please do not abandon me, Herald. In due time, all of Terra will become one and the same with the nest. I do not abandon, kin. I need time, but not much more. I'll be back. We will meet again. Alright, well, bye-bye, I guess. I could have sworn you were going to rush over and kill us. Should I be thanking you, Ulpianus? I could kill something, like, whenever I want. It's even weaker than Quintus. How patient of you. Ladia also tried to infiltrate the church deep in Salviento, hoping to get something out of them. Of course she was a poor fit, given her personality. And here I was, thinking that none of you were a good fit. Are you saying you're special? You're getting less and less tight-lipped of late. I suppose there's really no rhyme or reason for you when you decide to keep quiet. Ulpianus. Don't use my given name so casually, Barbarian. You don't understand the weight behind it. We are enemies. Oh, we both know you've already abandoned that notion deep in your heart. Of course, you still might hold some enmity. Like a lost and famished traveler who stumbles on a frozen, starving mangler beast in the mountains. But I like to see him playable. I mean, he looks cool, and he's got it's a crazy looking unga bunga scythe. I mean, I like characters with scythes, so I'm not gonna say no. I mean, why not, right? Why the hell not? Alright, let's continue. Did whatever Briogen left behind satisfy your imagination? Far from it. The Seaborn have existed for even longer than the Aegir. For their history to be turned upside down, there must be something behind it. If you care about the word of God, then so be it. The Seaborn are not gods, nor are their forefathers. I have seen how your gods die. Their screams coursing through the currents, their flesh and blood smeared across abyssal ravines. As the clan hovered overhead, I plunged into the unknown depths of Aegir's territory. I've seen it with my own eyes. Enough to shatter all the beliefs I've held thus far. Afterwards, I'll rebuild it, and Aegir will be lifted once more. You said the only non-playable Abyssal Hunter. Already copium him playable since long ago, and the fact that he's not the first 6-star Reaper is a sad day for you. Next is Command Hall. Is that everything? That's lower, I'm stupid. Command Hall! Oh, okay, so wait. They're gonna have me, read the middle one, and then have me read the top one, and then stage 8? Oh, God. Oh, good God, sir. Ooh. Okay. Crack my freaking neck. And then we'll get into this. Lord. You know what's funny, chat? I'm not, even though I yawned, I'm not super tired. If anything, I'm, kind of hungry, which I ate before stream a little bit, but I wasn't hungry to eat more, but now I'm just like, oh, man. So I gotta get through this damn reading so I can eat again, bro. That's what I'm thinking about. Because me, when I get hungry, I start yawning. That is what happens. You said if the main bridge is that one, and yeah? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, so read, do stage, and then what, there's probably an after read on this? Okay, there is. You said, when you start feeling hungry, you eat? You know what? Big brain. I didn't think of that one, chap. Okay, there's no road ahead, as far as the eyes can see. Thank you. I clicked on the right one, right? I think I did. Bling, 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 bling. It's here. He led me here and then covered his scent. He seems he learned a handful of tricks from his time on land. Gladia looks all around her. She knows that someone once considered a friend is watching her closely, but she does not hesitate, nor does she have the luxury to hesitate. She must retrieve the secrets of the ship as quickly as possible and return them to Aegir. She wishes to return to her home. She wishes to offer an aid to avert calamity. She looks at the key in her hands. She swings open the door to the treasury. Honey, I'm home. You're gonna bring me back to this old dude? Not this old dude. Burning away all of the Nethersea brand is no small feat. I really ought to thank Cal and that jet black creature of hers, monster. The Nethersea brand was unable to devour this reef. How unfortunate. Yet this is one of the myriad forms. You have not heard the prophecy. You have not heard the prophecy, so you wouldn't understand. Prophecy. Do you think yourselves more than a band of refugees clinging to unknown life forms? What sort of future did you expect? Our prophet is nothing like you. She never paints images of false futures, nor does she make promises she cannot fulfill. She spoke thusly. that countless massive scales shall merge into one and fly into the vast expanse, that the ocean will be smeared with light, forever growing, never dying, but drying up. Yeah. That life and death will disappear and merge into a single entity, and at that time, even the false cosmos will be unable to eclipse the light of life. We shall all live in that ecosystem. We are all part of that magnificent cycle. Life is born, it is given purpose, seeks worth, and disappears, only for the cycle to begin anew. Sounds like a whole lot like the sort of elaborate hallucination that could be cooked up by Oranginium arts. Is pushing Iberia to its current precipice and slaughtering millions of lives also part of your magnificent cycle? What do you possibly know? Our kind does not consider the death of an individual to be an end. Even when a life ends, it remains part of the cycle. You are angry. You're restless. And above all, you are only human. Heretic. You said false cosmos. See what you did, Kirsten? You make the Seaborn want to fly. I mean, what's wrong with flying Seaborn, man? It's fine. Listen. Seaborn going to space? That sounds like a great idea. That's what we should do. Just send all of them to space. Nobody's over there anyways, right? Okay, well, Kirsten put herself in a freaking thing. That's besides the point. Listen, she's fine, you know? Put herself into the cryo freaking sleep chamber. Alright, you don't take me alive, Inquisitor. I know all about your, heinous Oranginium arts. We're all prepared to make the greater sacrifice. You said a flying Seaborn is just as bad as flying roaches? You gave me bad memories with that one. You know one of the reasons why I hate roaches as much as I do? Like, the number one bug that I hate is roaches. Like, I hate them. I can deal with the spider, I'll kill a beetle, whatever. But roaches, ugh, that's like the kryptonite, man. Like, hate them. As a kid, I got chased by a flying roach, and it traumatized me. Ever since, it's just been bad ever since. It's ever since then, oh man. And I know they can't do anything to me. It's just they're so nasty, man. Oh my god. Freaking hate those things. Alright, our prophet will remain as of out of reach to you as time itself slipping through your fingertips. High Inquisitor, everyone in Grand Pharaoh has long held a grudge against you people. The Penal Battalion cannot approach this place, and you are alone. There's nowhere for you to run. Run. Did you think we came here to entertain your sophistry about good and evil? Pfft, no. Yeah, damn. Yeah, it's worse. I know. It's terrible. You just remembered an anime about people sending roaches on the moon and they evolve into the man killer? Imagine Seaborn? What the hell? Hell no. If Seaborn goes to space, it will only take some time for them to adapt with zero gravity and zero oxygen if they even breathe. Yeah. You said I thought you liked W? Listen, W is my favorite roach. That's different, okay? That is a completely different instance. Alright. He's not saying anything. This Iberian's a damn imbecile. That black monster must have some kind of weakness. It's extremely durable, and it could burn the Netherseed brand with ease. What the hell is that thing? If you don't tell us, then by the time the Penal Battalion breaks free, you will have already lost. You can't even handle Cal and the Inquisitor. Admit it. You've already lost. Shut up. I'm gonna make you... Wait, what are you doing? Why is your staff moving around? What did you do? Guess you spent so much time researching tentacle monsters that you forgot what Oranginium arts are. Seriously, get your head out of the clouds. Oh, you self-righteous bastard. You think we haven't made ample preparations? Do you have an idea how long we've waited to flush you all out of the scum colluding with the Inquisition? Don't fall for his tricks. He's been hiding in this town for months now. Definitely a spy and a well-versed one in communications to boot. There's a chance our position has already been compromised. Man, I'm sick of this old dude. This is what we doing? You working with these freaking cultists. I love how it says torture occultists. Our boy Elysium getting slapped up like this right now. This is effed up, man. This is effed up. Spies! Spies, of course! The Inquisition spies have been lurking among us since long ago. I knew about you people because you never tried to hide it, and Amaya and I are close, but the Inquisition is different. They already don't like us, and if they wanted to hide, how would we ever know, after all? We've been nothing but laborers for generations. Throw them out then, and feed them to our kin. The Nethersea brand's growth is slowing down, and we need more nutrients to stop the peanut battalion. We should also find an escape route. Alright, I'll lead the way, and nobody's more familiar with this town than me, and we've left behind plenty of secret passages and underground depots. You shouldn't be doing this, Tiago. How long have we known each other, and now you're gonna preach to me? You platitude-spewing zealot. Listen. What would Lumen think about this? Seeing you do this. Stand up and walk. Time to become part of the sea. Get ready to swim, bozo. I see. A union of Oranginium and Aegir technology, a sturdier dome, the use of modules from nomadic cities on land, and the scalability of Oranginium arts. So this is how the genius of the Academy of Sciences viewed this land, and he managed to accomplish all this decades ago. However, it's still not enough. Right? Oh, shoot. Ooh! Oh, that's some sick-looking art right there. Aegir would be able to accomplish all this even without making contact with the land. The integration of certain technologies cannot make the difference between victory and defeat. Huh. So you're approaching me. Okay. I knew it. It's you. I wish it weren't, though. But to be honest, stay back. Take another step. Yeah, is that a JoJo reference? Yeah. When I looked over at this, I'll run you through, my old comrade in arms. Scatty once thought herself in the last Abyssal Hunters. Even she thought, even she had thought you dead. Yet here you are. How insightful of you, Consul Gladia. The circumstances don't seem to call for pomp and ceremony, Consul Olympianus. Feeling a bit nostalgic over titles we long disused, are we? We've known each other long enough. You should know very well what it means when a hunter doesn't return. I've executed no fewer than you, and I could assure you that if any survivors have sunken into the abyss, I'd still hang them up to bake on the reefs before they ever got a chance to hear that song. What about now? You reek of their scent. You've become one of them. Don't lie to yourself, Gladia. You're strict with others, but even more so with yourself. Has wandering the land sufficiently satisfied your desire to torment yourself? Hunter, I will kill you if you don't answer. Well, if your answer doesn't satisfy me. Gladia, most of this situation is largely out of your hands. I'm forced to approach the problem from a different angle. What situation? I, like you, have spent some time on land. But what I saw was different. Do you come to understand the civilizations on land? No. You don't need to answer that, Gladia, the ever-arrogant. For their civilizations to survive, they tapped into Oranginium. It brought them opportunity and hope, but also unprecedented calamity. To this day, they still have not fully analyzed its principles. I've witnessed many tragedies, but they've given the name catastrophes. They are foolish, arrogant, and weak, but the way they struggle and die is still harrowing. And the Aegir are no different. You were never this sentimental in the past. No sentiment has nothing to do with this. What I'm saying is Aegir provoked the ocean in order to survive, and the ocean devoured it in return. The ocean gave birth to us. We are products of the grotesque struggle. If we are unable to resolve this problem at its roots, then we are unable to resolve it at all. What did you see, Ulpianus? What did you see to make you abandon the bonds of blood and the camaraderie of which we shared in battle? Sanctuary. No doubt that is what those filthy cultists would have called it. Your familiarity with them only reduces my trust in you. But the word is an apt description. You know what Aegir once found in the depths of the ocean. Even if even if you're not a historian, a general education should have covered this. Thousands of years ago, we reached the heart of the ocean. There we found the point of origin, the cradle of civilization. As far as I know, Gladia, he and those seaborn in the deepest recesses of their nest, I sought a construct. No, not even the greatest science consuls of Aegir would have been able to make sense of what I saw. I wasn't able to go deeper, but as my injuries were too severe, my blood boiled, my ears rang, but I still felt. What? The plurality of him. Well, that doesn't even slightly explain why you abandoned the team. You should have brought this information back. Okay, well, when millions of cries returned to a single point, the unhatched seaborn all murmured the same name within their differently shaped sacks. Ishar, Mla, or rather, Scatty. Nah, there must be another Scatty. Did it escape into the sea? No matter, it will return and I'll continue to wait. Ugh, whoever decided that we were its kin, pathetic. I see it too. The waves breaking unnaturally like a twister or a mirage of an ocean city. What a strange sight. It sure was lively today. I haven't had this much commotion since young Jamie and the chief died. When the chef died. Oh, hiya! How you doing, Knight? Pomegranate. Flower. Bro, think about pomegranate. Knight, I wasn't expecting to see you back so soon. Did you come rushing to my ship because you missed the scent of your hometown? Have you gone completely mad yet? The knight simply stares at Alfonso in silence, but almost immediately, his sight fixates once again upon the ocean. Alfonso follows his gaze, and through the years in which time itself has become nebulous, day and night have already lost all meaning. Are you still hunting the terrible waves? I sure hope the blood of these monsters hasn't made you immortal. You could look forward to drowning one day. What a joyous thing. Not a whole lot of wind today. Waves are the ocean's birth. It still has not stopped breathing. It has not died. Just like the monsters on land, they devour, they destroy. The monsters on land. Civilization! The Seaborn just keep doing the dash, man. Scatty. I just remembered something else. How did we manage to survive? How did you survive? I can't remember the details. We hacked and we slashed again and again without pause until he finally... What I meant was, if they really wanted us dead back then, would we have been able to survive? Let me put it another way. Aegir doesn't know we're alive either. There's no way of knowing. They have no way of knowing. Was it Swordfish who said she wanted to come to the ship? Yes, she said that it could bring us home. This does to be Aegir craftsmanship. Though the shipwright, Brogan, the name doesn't ring a bell. You never did remember the scientists' names. Excuse me, do you? It's such a relief, even talking to you like this. Are you back for good, Laurentina? You won't leave us again, will you? Do you have to be so cheesy about it? I've also been with you. Things have just got a little bit blurry in the middle there. Plus, it's kind of fun playing the part of a well-behaved nun. Oh, but the captain had this outfit, specially made for me by our friends over at Rhodes Island. She already knew the measurements. To be honest, you grew a bit taller. Wait, how do you know that? I was only helping out. The captain said she didn't trust the taste of the landwalkers. Taste? We both know that's the last thing she cares about. Though at least I could appreciate how she always makes sure these details are in place. She said you like long dresses, and I did always have that impression, but I rarely do these tailoring activities. These symbols, they're Aegiran letters. We wrote them together. They talk about you, Gladia. What about Gladia? About me, about Aegir, about our home. Whose idea was this? Couldn't have been mine, right? We all came up with it together. What about the style? Swordfish picked it. How unlike her. We have to dedicate ourselves to battle. Sure, but no reason I can't doll myself up before the hunt, right? Scatty, do you remember what the first thought was when I emerged from my stupor and remembered who I am? What? It was to re-examine myself, to see how different I was from that clear but distant memory of myself on the other side of the shore. Though I was dressed as a good little nun last time, I didn't particularly mind, But now that my trusty companions have chosen my outfit for me, that makes me even happier. Can you understand how I feel? Definitely better than when you woke up in a jar in Salviento. That's for sure. So that's why we're going to win over Mr. Captain right now, yes? Leave it to me. Alright. Let's let Spectre cook. No, impossible. Isharmala. When I sank into the trench along with the Titan's corpse, enduring a pressure that no ordinary Aegir could bear, I saw something I'd never seen before. Gladia, you know why Aegir distances itself from the land. You know the many theorems as to why Oranginium and catastrophes cannot invade us. Most of them have been proven right. The ocean is like a petri dish, nourishing and protecting the purity of Aegir. But what if the civilization we're so proud of is nothing more than mold growing on the back of some giant? You were always extraordinarily inquisitive, a quality that allowed you to make contributions in various fields, sowing the seeds for great breakthroughs, but to slander Aegir? You've changed so much I hardly recognize you. Plus, you should know the boundaries of what is appropriate. Your speculation about Scatty, you levy the cruelest of accusations against your fellow hunter. Seaborn is just a broad, catch-all name, as you know. Their morphology is significantly more complex. You've been concerned that Scatty might become an even higher form of them, have you not? First and foremost, I'm concerned that you've chosen the wrong path. The first company and the fourth company perished along the way, one after the other, to create an opportunity for us to break through. And you, the second company, stayed near the nest's entrance. It seems wrong to even describe it as a nest. We'd entered a vast, singular entity, where we'd nothing more than tiny germs. But germs are more capable of killing than But germs are more than capable of killing a healthy person. And we were successful, or so we led ourselves to believe. I simply fell into a deep sleep, along with his corpse. Blood, if that luminous substance could even be called that, had drenched my whole body and enveloped me. But I simply slumbered with his corpse for a long time. I hid in the crevices of his empty shell, leaning against the remnants of his flesh until all sounds around me fell silent. But what about Scatty? It was she who dealt the final blow. That was not a normal killing, nor was it a hunt. It was a feeding of their kind. Your conjecture is both correct and faulty. Did you assume that all hunters will eventually lose self-control and become seaborn? No. Not Scatty. You already understand. Those who have witnessed him, those of us who have sank into the trench and floated back up, all understand. You mean to say that, if anything goes wrong, we must kill her? She's your hunter! You still haven't offered an explanation for your deliberate cover-up and betrayal, and you would have me trust your speculation like this? I'm not keen on your habit of staying silent. Maybe I'll have to take away your mobility and drag you back to Aegir. A pity that one of our own consuls might have finally fallen in battle. Could harm morale. Let's see you try. Gladia, how could you still claim to represent Aegir when you were so distraught about your own transformation? This is an opportunity, and I don't expect your assistance or even your understanding, but some of us can't afford to pass up this opportunity. Only by uncovering the truth do we have a chance at survival. And how is that related to what you're doing? You came for the ship, I came for Briogan. I've already made a breakthrough. Briogan's evidence corroborates what I've seen. Truly an amazing man, to think that he arrived at these same conclusions in that era under those conditions. Those by your side, you already understand that they are truly valuable. None of the land dwellers will ever understand, and thus he died in solitude. I wouldn't say that nobody understands, but for someone as strong and resolute as yourself, how many times have you said, but? We are colleagues, together we are the architects of this war, we should trust each other more. A final word of advice, don't return to Aegir. It is too soon, too dangerous, too many things we haven't straightened out. Going back now is a wasted effort, and you do not know what has become of it. Remain on land. Should something happen, of course, she is my hunter. I will shoulder the responsibility. Gladia wants to say something, but when she turns her head, a tremendous cracking sound spreads through every corner of the room. A violent shuddering follows, and the truth filling the table scattered across the ground, seeming to sear her vision. Leviathan. Before the chief designers of warfare proposed the Abyssal Hunter plan, before the Abyssal Hunters delved into their nests, Briogan chose a title that the foolish land dwellers are obsessed with to this day. He wanted to thoroughly elucidate the natures of calamities. He found the last piece of the puzzle on land. Oh, brother. My key, the smell of wheat. Homeland. My homeland supports me. My family supports me. Until I crush the ocean. The two hunters look at the brooding knight. Gladia clenches the key in her hand. Then take a look at the monster. Take a good look. He appears human, but is not human. Even the ocean's kin reject him. Day in and day out, he searches for the terrible waves and seeks to quash them. An endless, futile pursuit. That's supposed to say squash them. Alright, just like us. Oh, boy. End scene. Holy. Man, that was a long one there. That was like a lot. I don't know how long I was reading that section, but I felt like I was there for a while, bro. Okay, so main bridge. Yep, main bridge, and then stage 8, and then after, and then that's done for the day. Okay, the Seaborn never see their own as enemies. This behavior is unique. This is a behavior unique to humans. Okay. Excuse me. Alright. There's no way this one could be as long as the other one, right? No way. The impossible dream of killing the ocean. Listen, dreams do come true, and we're gonna do it. The ocean will no longer exist in due time. Clueless? Oh no. Well, this dialogue is going to be as long. Is that what you said, clueless? Oh, jeez. Pick up the pace. This Nethersea brand, what exactly is it? Though tiny and varying in form, these fluorescent life forms are also an extension of our kin. The prophet once said there's a part of the ocean, but these glowing creatures fill the entire sea. They are the whole, and they shape the cradle of our life for our kin. The Nethersea brand is just fragments of his will from tens of thousands of nautical miles away. Washed in like the tide, even a tiny amount will inevitably consume the land. It will turn the land into a new kind of ocean. Indeed. So Iberia was the first sacrifice of your plans, and Grand Pharaoh's the next. Sacrifice? Surely you're using the wrong word. No, the Inquisition will take away my town, and this beautiful Nethersea brand will do the same. Either way, it's no longer our home, and it will lose its history, its golden years of explosive growth and vitality. Tiago, surely you don't mean Jordy has been taken away as well. The ones who escaped have probably all been rounded up by the Penal Battalion by now. You're all murderers. Monster, get rid of them both. Rip their spines. Screeches excitingly. Yeah, Monster really is happy. Monster? Why would it show up here? Impossible. It was just on the west side of town. You lied to us, Tiago. And you too? Before becoming an Inquisition spy, I was just the daughter of an ordinary Grand Pharaoh laborer. Don't underestimate our hatred. All humiliation we've endured was just to take you all down. Ah, so bro really wasn't vibing with them like that, huh? Both of you lot in the Inquisition are nothing more than enemies trampling over our home. See for yourself what real destruction looks like. See for yourself what we saw back then. Tiago, get down! I see. I understand now. Damn! Stop with that, man. God, Arknights. You gotta chill, bro. Yeah, Tiago, I'll activate my trap card. Hey, even bro had me kind of fooled. Well, not kind of, no, he had me fooled. He did have me fooled. There's nothing left to tinker with. Everything else is out of power. All that remains is to see how long the lighthouse could hold out. The Nethersea brand has already reached this floor. I'll have to keep climbing higher. High Inquisitor. Are you okay? Bro got his mask on. His arms have gone numb. The shape of the reef has already changed dramatically. The High Inquisitor spares no effort when annihilating all enemies in his sight, but his enemies are quite literally endless. His sword is corroded, and he's expended his role of explosives. Oh, is this the beginning of the end for you? Only the flame in his lanterns burn even brighter than before. Is bro about to die? Not once does Dario look behind him to the lighthouse he's defended from the beginning. He looks beyond the sea's horizon. Creatures of the sea, Iberia will not be destroyed by you. Humanity will not be destroyed by you. He hacks up, the blood stuck in his throat. A metallic scent fills his nostrils. And I, too, will not be destroyed by you. That would take more than death. Damn. Bro is not looking good. Be patient and wait here, Garcia. Squats behind the captain obediently. It's always boring waiting for our query to take the bait. Still remember the second time we went to hunt these monsters? We still had over 100 survivors back then. Yeah, bro has been out there just fighting endlessly hordes of freaking seaborn and all that crap. Sea terrors. Yeah, fighting till the bitter end. He's a real one, but man, it's not looking good. When we first set sail, the air was filled with cheering and salutes from the cannons. Those sounds still echoed our ears this day. We bid farewell to the grand shore carrying the legends of Aegir as we sprinted towards the depths. After a few days at sea, yes, only a few days, calamity struck. Like I said, God, why did these stupid damn cells rob you of your language? How I wish to chat with you again rather than those stupid rancid idiots who took over 60 years to get it. He's still so pissed. He's like, these idiots took 60 freaking years. I don't feel like talking to those bums. Oh, man. Bro got me dying over here, man. Like, jeez. Alright, rubs Alfonso's hand in sorrow. It's okay, Alfonso. Hey, yeah. Good day, Mr. Captain. Well, speak of the devil, the people who took 60 years to get here. Oh, we just happen to be short some bait. Fancy a dip, considering you're an Aegir, after all. What, already forgotten what I said? Either you leave or I toss you overboard. It's a miracle you survived. I never thought any Iberians would have made it after all this time. That's got nothing to do with you or Iberia. After 60 years, the only thing I belong to is this ship. But let me give it a try, Scatty. How goes the hunt? Maybe my extremely cordial attitude has stoked a number of misunderstandings, but I could tell that the blood of monsters flows in your veins just like me. We're the same? You and us and your chief mate too? Who gave you permission to talk about Garcia? Who gave you permission to look at my Garcia? You filthy Aegir Mongols? Damn, bro, sound like he's saying some slurs at us, bro. Damn, freak, man. Bro is like, you're not allowed to look at Garcia. Don't look at Garcia. You see how beautiful Garcia is? the camera pans over to this creature. I never told you what Garcia used to be. You don't know if they were a man or a woman, tall or short, fat or skinny, hero or devil. But know that Garcia is my chief mate and my lover, and I will never reveal my former self to outsiders. Bro, calm down. Ain't nobody trying to take Garcia from you, bro. Garcia's all yours. Okay, just chill. We don't need your pity or comparison to whatever image of us you might have from the past. Neither of us need any of that. What a joke. Hunters whose blood is mixed with that of their prey. Not even the ocean's waves could wash away your filth, yet you dare bare your fangs in front of us? Scatty's brows furrow into a frown. She rarely cares about what others have to say, especially land dwellers, but the words coming from the exception in front of her make her feel uncomfortable. The chief mate shoots a sharp glance at Scatty. It's a warning. But we need your help. He said he has that LTG energy, oh boy. What do you call these monsters again? Sea something? Oh, Seaborn. Okay, so why should we help you, Seaborn? Do you know how many good lads lost their lives to the sea after the calamity? You float around in these waters and refuse to return to port, yet insist that you're an enemy of the sea? Yep, that's my life. We are abyssal hunters. We come from Aegir, and while we can only guess how exactly you survived, we have nothing but respect for you. We also hope you understand that everything we do is to fight against those enemies, and I should care about what an Aegir does. Why? No, you misunderstand. Scatty shoots a glance at Spectre beside her. When she'd said, let me give it a try, she thought she meant she'd get better at negotiating, but drawing her weapon should absolutely not be a part of negotiations. Let me rephrase that. It's our job to slaughter them, and I happen to find that process rather enjoyable. Since you're only hunting for food, I could leave you some of the meat when I'm done. After all, I've never liked dealing with that nauseating stuff. You think pretty highly of yourselves, eh? Compared to the Victorians or Lithanians, I've seen the way you kill Seaborn. You ain't worth a damn thing. Oh, don't get us wrong, dealing with these low-level creatures we call sea terrors doesn't even count as combat for the second company. Gladia isn't exactly the stingy type either. I'm stronger than you. That's just an indisputable fact. Damn. My, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Mr. Chief Mate, or Miss. Anyways, it's not your turn yet. Lay a finger on Garcia and you're dead. Oh, really? Since our captain's mission is to retrieve the ship and return to Aegir, we don't have the luxury of sitting around trying to convince you. This way's always been the more straightforward means of communication, the hunter's way. Ha! You've got a death wish. Oh. Kin, I've come for you. To hunt and consume is an important matter. You are not all kin, but I know. You could still return to our kind. So I ask, what will you do? Piss off! Did they both just say piss off? Said, man, get the hell out of here. They both do not want to deal with you. Oh. Y'all can't see the art. Not on my watch. There you go. Look at these dudes. Ha. Now there's an easy way to prove that you're not a Seaborn. Kill it, unless you're unwilling to attack your kin. Man, I'll gladly get that thing packed up. Watch me. Then I sincerely hope that you won't drag me down. I'm more worried about you showing mercy to your twisted kin, Aegir. Then you worry over nothing. After all, if I was really on their side, you'd be dead already. So once I prove I'm not one of them, are you willing to lend us your ship? Not a chance in hell. The ship belongs to me. That's too bad. Maybe if I help you lose that arm of yours during the battle, that'll wake up a part of your humanity. Chief Mate, stay back. Don't do anything. Let's see how much of a difference there is between us and these monsters claiming to be human. You too, Scatty. Don't snatch my mark. This hunt is mine, and I need to let off a little bit of steam. These two. Ay. Hunting must be done. Purpose to mold the environment. You are rich in nutrients. Yeah, buddy, you're about to get sliced in half. I don't think you gotta worry about getting any nutrients. That was pretty funny, though. Stage 8, let's go. Let's get it, boys. You said this is the weirdest an enemy of my enemy is my ally of all time? Yes. It is quite an instance of that. So... this is what we're dealing with? Okay, funny enough, they actually don't have us fighting that annoying-ass creature. Okay, cool. Oh my god, the Nether Sea Swarm Caller! I don't need to borrow no units for this. I'll do it myself. Let's get it. You're saving it for the boss stage. Actually, you know what? Gnosis, you know, I just want to use Gnosis for the hell of it now, and I just want to freeze people. I gotta get Gnosis at some point, man. That would be useful. Alright, observation post. The final stage of the day. I mean, we still have the reading after, but, like, you know, you get the point. You get what I mean.
Live up to duty.
Alright.
Good scenery here, Doctor.
Good scenery. Alright,
A new challenge.
They zoom in for real, for real.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Oh, Lappy.
Feels fresh and feel like a shooting star. That's what they say.
Alright, isn't this the dude that makes the goop up there?
A fine choice.
Yep.
We're counting on you
Oh,
again today,
brother.
little apple.
Well, let's provoke him. It's time to provoke him. Let's get this party started. Well, actually, does he only activate the goop once I hit him, right? When he's just walking normally, that goop doesn't activate, right? Thinking about how I want to just pack him up. Oh, it's under 50 HP. Oh. Just kill him.
Our bad luck. You ran into me.
Just get him. Get him packed up.
Need food to succeed.
Oh my god, not the goop! Come on, hurry up. Go ahead, put it right.
Can you do it?
You know, I wanted that a little bit.
Every battle
Oh, so,
deserves to be enjoyed.
whatever. We'll make it work. Doesn't make a difference to me.
It's fine, as long as I can muster up the courage.
Alright, just fast forward this thing. Alright, now that goop's gonna go all over the place, whatever. What does this do again? Arts damage, nervous impairment, has status resistance, and immune to slowing effects? Okay. Cool. I don't have time for you.
Pass on your last words? No.
Nice.
Moving to designated location.
Oh damn, there's 3 of them goop monsters? Sheesh. You said when under 50% they can continuously spew goop, you could silence them, but you need to silence them until they die. Okay. I already know what I'm about to do. Right here.
Be too quiet.
Come on. Keep her going.
Moving to designated
It's another one
location.
dead. Keep her going. Let's get through this quick, huh? We don't need to spend any unnecessary time here.
I have to get serious now.
Just come on in, come on.
Almost dozed off.
Right, as expected.
Do some good damage. Get in there.
You saw nothing. Moving to designated location.
Run it again.
At your
Activate the
disposal.
skill.
Do this. Here.
Just nice and easy. Oh god, that audio was sounding danker than usual. Sounded like a deep ocean bass boosted freaking skill. I don't know what I just heard. Alright, let's see. And you got that, I ain't worried about
You
that.
disrupted my training. I have an idea.
Let's just get this thing packed up. Use your skill. Oh, well. You're good. You're good, you're good. Nice. Alright. You said still doesn't beat Sora's entrance sound? I'd have to see what you mean.
Hump a little, didn't I?
Okay. Yeah, GG's. GG's. We got that done. Now time for... Oh, wait. Okay, listen, brother. Just give me the thing. Alright, let's get it. After. So, excuse me, is the captain gonna be cool with this now? Like, are we, you know, kumbaya a little bit? You know, you see, we work together. What happened? You're awake. I'm begging you, man. At least holler next time something like this happens, alright? Pull another stunt like that and I won't be able to save you. How's the situation? That woman's monsters, have they all been burned away yet? I can't say for sure, but probably. Yeah, I remember Ethan's entrance sound, of course. I mean, I've only seen the full extent of Monster's firepower in tactical records before. Burn it. Burn it all! Grand Pharaoh is already a thing of the past. Just burn it all down. Man said, screw it. Man, this place is done. It's cooked. Just deep fry it, man. This place, man, it's over. Damn, I'm sorry, my guy. You know it's bad when he already just said just burn it. Mr. Tiago, you... Oh. Ah, traitor, and you Iberian, I've caught your scent, so this is where you're hiding. You came just at the right time. Yes, just at the right time. What are you? Where are you? Already blind and beyond recognition. Serves him right for pleasuring himself with that monster. Serves you right, you hear me? Serves me right, ha. It sure does, Tiago, for trusting to choose a man blinded by hatred forever, having delusions that people like you could be saved. Serves me right indeed. No burnt cultist. Oh, you a little bit crispy, huh? But now everything is different. Bones grind and crunch together. Ew. What the f... Hail to the no. Sea terrors, but when? Tiago, don't get too close. Something wrong with this guy. Iberia must be destroyed. We will annihilate this country. I was about to say crunchery. This land will become the ocean's cradle. The waves will swallow the clouds, and scores of mountains will dissolve without a sound. We shall all become one. Watch out, Tiago. Oh. Tiago, he's already transforming into a monster, just like in the reports in Salviento. I'll start with you, traitor. What the hell just happened? For the perpetuation of life eternal, Iberia is meaningless. Meaningless, you say? Are you calling for me by name, heretic? High Inquisitor, you made it just in time. Go ahead and pray. We will prove to you that your god is meaningless too, and you will watch as Iberia sinks into the abyss. That will never happen. What? My name is Carmen. Iberia. Oh my god, my freaking neck. When the 9 saints gave themselves this false title, they abandoned their own names, and with it, their beliefs. We are, emulated by lies. No one knows this better than us. God never offered salvation to Iberia. We must become our own gods. On behalf of the Inquisition, I hereby read your sentence. Bro said, annihilate this crunchy corn dog. You know, I haven't had a corn dog in so long, bro. You know what was good? Them breakfast corn dogs. Like, you know, like the sausage ones, and then like the outside's like pancake. You know what I'm talking about? Those things are good. Man. Some things are probably expensive. In this economy? Oh, man. Carmen of Iberia. Okay. Thank you. What is this heaviness I feel? My body has already been accepted by my kin. My life has already received sublimation. So why? Why am I unable to take my eyes off his lantern? Self-preservation? Yes, all Inquisitors are quite powerful, so I'm on guard. You may kill me, but you cannot kill our kind. Kill our kind and the sea will die. When the seas die, the land will die with it. You will all eventually drown in the rising tide of evolution. You will not live to see this land's future. This era is bloated and discordant, and we are all but livestock, trapped in cages. I will put you and your Inquisition. Shut the hell up. What? He looks at his body in disbelief, a beautiful cross-section. Since their invasion of the Grand Pharaoh began, the old Inquisitor who sat at the town's chapel has never lifted his hand even once. He had never wielded a sword or drew his hand cannon. He only used his lantern and arts, befitting someone as ancient as him. Yes, ancient. He is very old, a span of time far too great for the ordinary life to endure. Land-crawling livestock, how did you? At least I was able to buy. You've accomplished nothing. A brand new life form, yet unable to take the life of even this old Iberian. What do you have to be proud of? Look at me. You... Damn you. You were once human too, but you narrow-mindedly misjudged the potential of your own race. For tens of thousands of years, this is how we won our wars. Nature selects, life adapts. You and your pathetic ideas will be buried in Iberia. Before your last breath, be sure to pass on our thunderous roar to your kin. The sea faces an ancient enemy called civilization, one you stand no chance of overcoming. You understand nothing. Huh? Rip, bozo. You said, God, I love price inflation. Absolute lie. God, love inflation. How's he doing? I've been trying everything I could this whole time, but the wound's too deep. He's gonna die. If only Cal were here. He needs medical attention immediately, sir. Where is she? Waiting in the chapel. I should make this clear member of Rhodes Island. His treason is indefensible, and he must answer for his crimes. Knowingly sheltering the Church of the Deep's cultists has caused the Inquisition to lose a prime opportunity. It also placed Dario and countless of our brothers in the Penal Battalion in grave peril. Old fool. How old are you anyways, 100? How do you still pretend to have much energy? Jeez. You said the sea shall engulf Terra, the sea shall take over, it shall rise. It is my duty, so you must know of all sorts of things. Tell me, Inquisitor. Tell me the truth, you wretched executioner. Why would you destroy a band of people hoping to rebuild their home? All of you. All of you. Don't speak, Tiago. I can't stop the bleeding. No. I must ask. All of you, the Inquisition, those Aegir you took from Grand Pharaoh, were they really any cultists among them? Tell me, did you really, out of paranoia, nothing more than a laughable paranoia, kill all those good people? Ordinary citizens have no right to know the Inquisition's secrets. You bastard! Knowing the truth will not help you cling on to your fading life, Tiago. No, 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 I'm begging you, I'm going to die, and you still won't tell me the truth! At least, Baron, tell me. The files on Grand Pharaoh's Aegir have been sealed. I am unable to disclose anything to a civilian. No! I curse you, I swear I'll never forgive you. Iberia. Well... His malediction never leaves his mouth. Old Tiago looks at the dim, damp ceiling, where a drop of water is about to fall from the wooden beams. Drip. He's gone. Damn, bro, you didn't have the decency to at least tell him? He died anyways! He died hating the freaking Inquisitors, man. He died hating them. Like, that was effed. Man, that's probably one of the most messed up Arknights deaths I've seen. Bro didn't have any closure at all. He died with hate in his heart. Sheesh. So what's the truth? I don't see how this has anything to do with you either, member of Rhodes Island. Whoops. Return to Cal. We've lost too much time, and the Eye of Iberia will likely fall, so you don't want to tell me either. Okay. Please tell me. As a member of Rhodes Island, I also wish to cooperate with the Inquisition, but before that, I'm an Iberian. I didn't know Tiago for very long, but I just realized he would never curse Iberia, because he truly saw this place as home. But after realizing that, that's all the more reason I can't just... Lord Carmen, after witnessing so many tragedies in my homeland, surely you can't just tell me to turn a blind eye to it all. Carmen glances over at the aged laborer resting in Elysium's arm. His eyes betray a slightly different emotion. After a moment of silence, he speaks. Roughly 130 Aegir were taken from Grand Pharaoh, and of them, about half had ties with the Church of the Deep. Even some members of the Penal Battalion formerly stationed in the town were revealed to be traitors. Damn! They stole a large amount of information on Iberia's seafaring era, obstructed the Inquisition, and were plotting from the very beginning to turn Grand Pharaoh into a nexus for the sea's invasion of the land. Damn, so they were always trying to get this taken over by the sea? Wow, so this place was filled with traitors, so they were actually right to take the people. Damn. That's crazy. So, nah, they were not innocent. Leading them was a female bishop. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. I already read what it said. He would have been heartbroken to know that. Yikes. Damn. Leading them was a female bishop. An Aegir Islander, the woman the people called Marin. Now give him his burial. Damn. You know, maybe he did you a favor not telling you that. His last moment, he would have been like, what? All my people? And even her? Yeah, no, that would have been... Yikes. If half of them did have ties with the church, where did the other half go? That's a good question. That is a valid question. Hopefully they didn't, they didn't just get clapped too. Maybe they were sent somewhere else. Yeah, the others, they obviously didn't go back to that place. I don't know what the hell happened, I don't know. Strong, work together, and you are strong enough to lead our kind. But you do not plan to do this. This puzzles me. Our kind, how do you treat them? Willpower begets all. Any chasm can be crossed. Our environment, complete and pure. Impurities are not needed. How about parents? I am trying to find an answer, yet the question is not clear. I cannot ask it. Oh boy. Sound of bones grinding and rubbing. Do all the sea's infants learn to talk as quickly as you? What's wrong, Mr. Captain? Has your loneliness finally compelled you to seek companionship with talking seaborns? You know, every wound on its body has been my handiwork so far. It's still alive and kicking. We're just getting to the good part. Fighting is meaningless. Leaving is the correct choice. Like Scoobs! Get back here! It tore through the wall and fled. Why did the Iberians have to make this ship so complex anyways? I won't allow it to continue trashing my ship. Garcia! This has almost become comical at this point. That's cheating, you know. How do you think we managed to keep the ship from getting riddled with holes and sinking while surrounded by monsters all these years? Relying solely on Rogan's technology? We systematically kill the ones threatening enough to cause damage, then little by little the survivors slowly sew up the scars they left behind. This one could be considered intelligent, but as far as they go, it's by no means the strongest. You're freaking Tom and Jerry. I'm not in the mood to play games with you anymore, so this farce ends here. Kill it now before it does something we can't undo. Okay. I got you, man. The fleeing seaborn easily tears through the ship's walls. It could smell its kin as well as the ocean just outside the strange box. It is hurt. It needs healing. It needs nourishment. It needs time. The scaleless kin had brought it a chance to breathe, but far from enough time. Many preparations are yet to be completed. Hey, Irene, you said God, Twitter's so weird with those random fillers. You just looked at a man? Well, you just looked at a photo of a man's last moment when he jumped into a tiger enclosure, and in the replies, a lion hugging their human friend. What? Huh? What? A seaborn? The seaborn does not speak, because it faces something that is not its kin. Not kin that speaks, not kin without scales, in which case the small, fragile creature struggling before its eyes is just an ordinary life form, just another part of the cycle. It should be consumed. After coming to this conclusion, the seaborn almost immediately lashes out at Irene with tooth and claw. Man, back up! Get away from Irene! So fast! Its body is different from before. It's so tough. Mierda, I can't dodge it this time. Hey, Garcia! Stand up and run. You can talk in Iberian? I save you. Don't let him know. Don't let Alfonso know. I'm still human. Oh, language, you also know it. Efficiency, relatively low. Not enough information, not enough time. If necessary, I will complete it. Kindred, you have formed your own group, and your offspring consume one another. You are incomplete. Alfonso cannot get here fast. You run. No, Kindred, no point in nurturing. Flesh and blood, donate to us. Listen, I'm sick of all this caveman talk. Jesus. Still attempting to spit out vestiges of human speech. The chief mate is punctured by the seaborn's fangs. Oh! It neither underestimates its enemy nor is distracted by Irene's presence. The seaborn's motions have clearly evolved. You. Alfonso, hurry, hurry. I can't even pierce its carapace. At this rate, Irene, you know where this is. Yes, it's the Inquisition's underground, where every High Inquisitor has seen the truth. The truth. Consider this one thing, Irene. What is the Inquisition fighting for? For Iberia's purity and virtue, for the sanctity of our laws and scriptures. But what if the concept of truth is seen by the people is only superficial? What if the law has no reach? The scriptures fail to prophesize, and the morality that governs all things amounts to naught. How will you pass down judgment then? I will judge based on my own standards, even if it means casting aside the distinction between good and evil that you've always adhered to. Of course, that is easier said than done, Irene. There's no point in trying to teach from my example. And I'm not as partial towards words as you are. And I'm doing good, Sheikh. How are you? Maestro. But there will come a day when your enemies will force you to cast everything aside you've ever known. Your faith, your morals, your ethics, everything will be ravaged, desecrated, rendered null and void. When that happens, if you can manage to rebuild your inner faith, whatever it may be, then that will form the foundation to help you defeat those enemies. before seeing the truth, before experiencing a crueler history, everything that we do is empty, with no basis in reality. I won't tell you how to act going forward, but when that time comes, I want you to remember my words, Irene. You must become Iberia's last line of defense. He had a lot of faith in you. No, survival is not actually your goal. Perhaps you could become something greater. Hey, that art though. Give me a sec. Blink. Don't worry, I'll cover the forehead. Don't look at it, chat. Don't look at the forehead. It is too strong. It is too much to handle. Alright, let me get chat back up. Boom. Okay. Irene raises her hand cannon. A second cavity suddenly appears in the Seaborn's adamantine body, as a torrential flow of heat melts through its sturdy, unusual walls. The surging temperature turns the surroundings into a sea of fire. The chief mate sobs and retreats to the side, staring blankly at the scene before its eyes. The Seaborn has never been enveloped by such arts before. He feels a sense of being overwhelmed, but quickly adapts. However, the Inquisitor's barrage will not cease until the flames of her lantern sputter out. Release the chief mate, you monster, and get a good whiff of the scent of the Originium. You have not sinned in any way. The Holy Scriptures do not even mention your existence. Right now, it is only I, as an Iberian, who is handing down this verdict. The scourge of the seas must be wiped out. You have no right to live. In the name of Iberia. Let's go, Irene Popoff! Spin to win! Hell yeah. You know, Dario's cool. You said in Irene's own memory in IS-3, she really was Iberia's last line of defense. Well, damn. No, Irene is sick, dude. She said, nah, I remember what Dario said. I'ma stand my ground. Standing on business. We ain't going nowhere. I mean, with a skill set that she has, yeah, she could hold it down for sure. She got that. So, boys, next time on Arknights Stultifera Navis, we go to the Nameless Ocean, and we finish this event. As you can see, stages 9 and 10. We're not doing it now, but tonight we will be there. Tonight I will finish this, just so you know. Next is story only, and it will be deck room found at Nameless Ocean. Yeah, it'll be over here. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. You said awaken her inner Castellana. The memories. The Stultifera Navis is not only a battleship, but then. Okay. Thanks for the new component. What is this? Halves the rate at which that. Oh, really? And appreciate the sub, by the way. Why did that notification? Man, what is up with my notifications and the sounds, bruh? Is everything just broken? I gotta fix my alerts. Chat, I swear for like a week now, maybe even longer, I've been trying to fix my alerts, but I swear everything is just broken, bro. Good God. Everything is just cooked. But thank you for the sub, I appreciate that very much. Okay. So, what does this do? Nether Sea Rune deals 80% reduce arts to allied operators no longer. Inflicts nervous impairment. Huh. There's the sound effect. Why does it do that? Oh my god. I've been trying to find out how to fix that, man. It's gonna drive me crazy. Literally, why does it do that? Why make the sound effect pop off when I'm not even there? Well, I mean, when the notification already passed. It doesn't make sense. Oh my god. How everything breaks for you? It'd be like that, man. It'd just be like that. So yeah, next time, we will, finish this thing. You said second one for the 4th upgrade is preferable for you. I see. Am I gonna roll for heat? Probably not. reason being, I need to save up because I know Limbus has those. There's going to be another one of those events of where they bring back where they bring IDs and egos from Lobotomy Corp and freaking Ruina. So I want to actually have polls for that. So I'll probably get them through like the shards or something. But another good stream. We did good. Like I said, finale will be late tonight, like how we did. Thank you guys very much for watching. You know, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. You know, subscribe if you're new out here. Helps out a bunch. Pinch Out's coming out tomorrow, earlier than expected. Really? Really not. I'll probably try the thing out. Maybe not immediately, because after we do finish this event, I need to like stream some other stuff too. I gotta get back to like Nikkei and stuff. And still reverse 1999, Jesus. But yeah. So I am out of here, my dudes. I'm about to go record something real quick, eat, and then probably go to sleep or something, bro. So yeah, solid stream though. Solid stream. You said you try to get what you can out of your polls for Walpurgis. Yeah, I'm trying to have a lot of polls ready this time around. Yeah, make sure your emulator wouldn't crash from like from last time doing. It crashed last time from doing this 10th stage. Oh, I don't even remember that. I'm still playing reverse, bro. I haven't logged in a hot minute because I just, you know, there's nothing for me to really do except the freaking same little grinding stage that, you know, give me like whatever. But yeah.
Distracted on the job. Terrible habit.
So I'd like to get back to that. As far as anything else, Nikkei video, I'll be working on Arknights video. I have a Limbus video that I want to work on, and then One Piece video is recorded already. I did record it earlier. I just need to edit that. So I got a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'll see y'all tonight for the finale. And yeah, until the next one, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Stay safe. And as I always do say, don't do crack. I'm out of here, my dudes. I appreciate the support very much. Am I still playing Honkai Argenti? Yes. I'll do the quest for Argenti. When is that? Wednesday or Tuesday or whenever? I don't know when the hell that look. Whenever the update is for Argenti, yeah, I will check it out. Okay. We've got Argenti quest. We've got the Game Awards this week. We've got GTA 6 trailer. There's a lot of stuff this week. Okay, a lot. So stay tuned. It'll be a good week for us. But let me hit some music and then we get out of here. And you posted the clip of the crash, did you? Let me see. I'll take a look at it. Let's see. So close. Let me just grab the clip. Is that okay? Are we fine? Oh god. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, this from a year ago. Oh my god. Chat, give me a sec. Let me put this over here. We could look at this really fast. Okay, so damn, this was a year ago. Yep. A year ago. Here we are. Alright. Let me look at this. Is that okay? Are we fine? Or is that bad? Did the game just crash? Or is that bad? Oh my god. Bad. It really did crash. Oh, hell no. Yeah, no, that better not happen to me again. And I was just sitting there in pain. Yeah, that's my luck. That seems about right. Yep. That seems about right. Okay, well, listen. This time, we got this in the bag, boys, alright? We got stronger units. We got that experience, okay? Trust in the process here. We're gonna be good. So, we should be alright. Now, if it was like some EX stages at this point, yeah, I'll be molding off of that. But these normal stages, even with the boss fight, we got stuff. We'll be good, you know. As long as the game doesn't want to be weird with me. Alright, let me hit this music, throw me out. Music. There we go.